Me would hurry up, cause my son and my nephew gonna murder something. Gang.
Say, man, I don't give a fuck about the feds, DEA, ATF, task force.
And y'all, Duke ain't working nothing over here, man. I asked Duke to come up here because I needed to get an understanding of him, man. So whatever he talking about, he free to talk about over here, man. Let y'all get this stuff out here, cause I don't want to have to start blocking people from the
Hey, you follow Pooh Black. You follow Pooh Black. You follow Pooh Black.
No, this shit show me. The truth be told, allegedly, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to him, man. Man, thinking cultivates the mind, opening new roads to highways across the world. So without thought, man, you can't do nothing, man. You entitled to your own opinion over here, man. You can agree to disagree and disagree to disagree.
You follow Pooh Black.
Oh, for shit, so. AKA all the way, mate. Y'all know what I call it. Y'all know what she is. AKA all the way, mate. With me. Who is all the way, mate?
Show. Grab some popcorn. You know what I'm saying?
No, for shit, so, man.
You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though, man.
Enjoy life.
Fuck it, man.
Look. Yo, what's up with y'all, man? Salute to y'all, gang. Y'all hold on 1 second for me, man. I got a situation going on. Hold on. Damn. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay, now y'all can hear me. I'm sorry, I don't waste a drink all over my stuff, man. So y'all gotta have to excuse me, man. Hey, how y'all doing, man? Y'all know what it is. Wednesday night live, man. Y'all entitled to your own opinion. We can agree to disagree, disagree to agree, long as you voice your opinion respectfully, and I do mean respectfully. You are more than welcome, man, to join this chat, man. Salute to everybody coming in the chat, man. Salute to the gang, man. Salute to everybody, man, out there in the chat, man. Tonight we're gonna be talking about high school violence, man. Hold on, y'all. I got alcohol. I don't waste the alcohol all over my goddamn computer, y'all. Shit. Right when I was coming on. God damn. I hope you don't fuck my shit up. Y'all entitled to your own opinion over here. We can agree to disagree, disagree to agree, long as you voice your opinion respectfully. And I do mean respectfully. Y'all are more than welcome to do so, man. If y'all can hear me, let me put up a 5 for me if y'all can hear me, please. If y'all can hear me, drop a 5 for me, man. If y'all can hear me, man. Just try to get it that way. If y'all can hear me, drop a 5, man. Drop a 5 for me. Let me pin my StreamYard up there. We're gonna talk about something that's been a problem as of this year since the coronavirus. Well, let's just say the lockdown. Since we don't came off lockdown, man. There's been a spike in something that we should recognize, and that's school violence, man. A couple weeks ago, I came to you all with the donation theory, or donating to the schools or whatever it may be for that cause, man. This is the reason why, because we having situations like we having situations. Y'all, excuse me, man. I got hot. All right, y'all. We having situations like this that we are having in the last 2 days in Texas. There have been two school shootings, man. I don't know if anybody is killed at this moment, man. How serious the people that got hurt at the school, but it's a problem, man. And this live right here, the last live of the week, is about the kids, man. So we talking about saving the kids, man. We're gonna go back to one of our conscious blogs, our community blogs, man, about something that means something to us, man, in life. That's which is our kids, man. Like I said, salute to the chat over here. The rules are you entitled to your own opinion. We can agree to disagree, disagree to agree. As long as you voice your opinion respectfully, y'all are more than welcome, man, to do so, man. Uh Dust your feet off before you ring that doorbell. What the dust your feet off before you ring that doorbell mean? Man, have your stuff together when you come on my panel, man. Be on topic, man. Uh don't be rambling all over the place. Don't be a conversation narcissist, man. Please don't, man. With that being said, let's go on and kick it off, man. Uh where my panel in my panel here yet, man? Y'all hold on, y'all give me a second and we gonna start, y'all. Y'all give me 1 second and we gonna start. I promise y'all. Y'all be patient 1 second for me, please. What's up, King guys?
What up, God?
Ain't
Salute,
nothing,
chat.
man. Ain't nothing hell. We're coming on live and goddamn me wasting my whole goddamn drink of alcohol all over my damn computer.
Ah, hell. Throw some
Shit.
rice on it.
It say throw some
Why you
rice
sit
on.
here? Yep. Why you sit on your fly? Throw some rice on
Oh, well, I
it.
don't wipe it down. Shit, ain't nothing to throw no rice on. If it's rice in there, it's between the
Good
goddamn
night,
me
y'all.
buttons and stuff. So sure, ain't
I
no
see
rice
you
on.
got us a nice little topic at hand, though.
Yes, sir, we do got us a nice little topic, man. What do you think about the violence, man, and things that's going on in the world at this moment, bro?
Oh, the world is messed up. The world is violent as can be right about now. Uh, I get a world news. I got multiple world news apps on my phone, and majority of it is violence. I'd say about 90% of it is violence. It's been this
Uh,
way for a while, though.
you know, you know how we talk about things becoming a trend and stuff like that, man. Is are we going towards that direction with the school violence, or more kids gonna be comfortable with going to the schools and shooting off their guns? You think?
Ah, see,
Because you
that's
know this usually a white problem, man, but now it don't became a black problem, man. Now we have our kids doing it, which is unusual. But you know, shit.
the school shooting thing. I wouldn't say it's going to become a trend. I'll just say it's not going to go anywhere because school shootings been happening for a while. To some degree, whether they were stopped before they got to shoot a gun or not, bringing guns to school ain't nothing new. So I don't think it's a trend. I just think right now violence is like one of the number one things to be promoted. controversy, you know, what people say to each other and make their feelings, their little sensitive feelings get hurt. That's a form of it too. It's not strictly just physical violence. So, you know, I don't think it's coming a trend. I think it ain't going nowhere though.
It ain't, yeah, exactly, man. I'm gonna read some notes I
Absolutely.
got in the article, man. We finna go on and go in, y'all, man. Hold on, y'all. Let me load up.
Handle your business. But
Yeah, man.
uh the whole school shooting thing about especially the recent events with the young man, I just think if his parents would have nipped it in the bud, teach your kids how to fight, teach your kids how to drop their nuts and be able to take a ass whooping every once in a while.
Man,
It's
but
all right.
what if it's not just one kid he dealing with? You know, shit. Hell, even
Look,
in my
look,
even in
look,
my
look,
days, you fight one of my friends, you gotta fight the whole clique.
look. Then I'm gonna fight all you mugs. We in school for one. That means y'all all ain't in the same class at the same time in the same place every single moment. I gotta catch you. I gotta catch you before you catch me, because today I can't let you do that. Yesterday all y'all got away with it, but today I know y'all classes. I know where y'all be. I'm gonna have to catch you, and we can catch our ones, and y'all can talk about how I fought all y'all all day. I bet you'll leave me alone tomorrow.
No, for shit show. Well, let me go in for a second,
Yeah,
bro.
handle your business.
This year's return to school has been one of the deadliest for students across the nation, as the counts of gun violence in school exceeds figures from prior years, meaning that gun violence has elevated, man, in schools this year. Since they have returned back to school from August the 1st to September the 15th, there have been 30 instances of gunfire on school grounds, killing 5 and wounding 23, according to data collected by Everytown for Gun Safety. This is most instance for people shot in the back to school period since Everytown stated trafficking gun on school grounds in 2013. Everytown for Gun Safety is a nonprofit organization which advocates for gun control and against gun violence. It was formed in 2013 when two gun control advocates groups, mayors against illegal guns and moms demand action for the gun since in America joined forces, man. So King guys, what they saying? Since school has started, man. Even since from August the 1st to September the 15th, there have been 30 instances of gunfire on school grounds, killing 5 and wounding
Hmm.
23, according to a data collected. Man, what do you think about that number? Because that's a big number.
The very first thought that came to mind as you said it was what were the numbers before that? You know what I'm
Uh,
saying?
yeah, what was
That was my first thought. What was the numbers before that? Because I'm not saying they wrong, and I'm not saying they lying at all. I'm just saying media has the potential to blow things out of proportion as far as how they want to present it. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, no,
But
for sure.
but at the same time, it kind of makes sense. You know, people are in the house more. Couples are fighting more in front of their kids, or they're getting so used to their kids being around that they kind of just let them exist around the house. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
don't pay attention to what they're doing because shit, you ain't doing nothing else but staying in the house. I really don't gotta watch over you. I don't really have to see what your social media peers are talking about. So, you know, if I'm in the house all day and I'm watching mom or dad struggling with this pandemic, and it's you know a stressful energy every day that I got to be in the house with this person. They don't know what's going on, so I have a lot of emotions. I'm gonna let out at school, or I'm gonna let out around my peers of comfortability. You know, if the household is fucked up, messed up, I go to school and deal with some drama. Where do you get the gun? Where'd I get the gun? It had to be left at the house, possibly. You know what I'm saying? I gotta. That's all I'm saying.
no, for shit show. Can y'all hear me, bro? Can
Yeah,
you
I
hear
hear
me?
you clear,
Okay. I'm making
like
sure
clear.
my computer doing all kind of dings and stuff right
Mm.
now. You know what that mean, man? They doing
uh,
all kind of dings, man. To see, oh. like you said, what was the number before then, man? And not only, man, about it's not just about the number, man. It's about us too, man. Because as of now, man, like it's coming over into our communities now, into our children, man. I said yesterday, man, I always notice gun violence in school, man, but
Yeah,
not actually no one walking in the school shooting. Of course we had guns in school, but we went in the school
we
shooting, but
wasn't in the shooting mode, right?
yeah, we was more in a fight mode, but outside in
Right.
the parking lot, man, uh
It
anything to
is
happen.
what
They
it
they
is.
they got they have a trap meet out here, man, that they call Carter Shootouts, man, in Oak Cliff, man. We used to go there to Kimball High School to spray, man. We just in my days from 19 to 23, we'll just go there just to be fighting and to get in the shootout. We weren't going to see no track stars running.
Right, right. That
I'm
was the
just
meetup
saying.
spot. I
Yeah, that was
hear
the meetup spot, and that was the school, man. I,
you. I
I
dig it.
already.
I peeped it.
Yeah, and so that's what's up, man. So
Mm-hmm.
hold on, let me go on back to this article, man. We was
All
reading,
right.
man, so we can dialogue fully on this, man, with what the article is saying, man. Where we at? The group organized a panel Thursday morning to address the rise in gun violence in schools this year and recommended strategies to prevent gun incidents. The panel consisted of representatives from Moms Demand Action, Students Demand Actions America Federation of Teachers, National Education Association, and the School Superintendents Association. The panel came a day after Wednesday shooting at a high school in Arlington, Texas, that injured four people. In Eastern Idaho, a sixth grade student at Rigby Middle School was recently apprehended after bringing a gun to school. And May, another student at the school shot and wounded two other students and a staff member. Following the most recent incident at Rigby and Jefferson Joint School, District Superintendent Chad Martin said in September 23rd, Facebook live videos posted the backpacks would no longer be allowed at Rigby Middle School, Farnsworth Middle School, and Rigby High School and Jefferson High School. That decision has been amended to allow students to bring clear backpacks to school. Rigby Middle School Principal Richard Howard announced in an email sent to parents on October the 1st, man. With the clear backpacks, man, that's something that the school's been doing for the last couple of years, man. Like it's a lot of schools, like I know in my neighborhood, most students have clear backpacks. They already recommend
Right.
you to bring because that's a high crime rate area already. And kids 6th and 7th graders got Dracos from my hood. So I don't know where they
Man.
get them from. I wish they let Triggerman know. So Triggerman can allegedly buy him some of them since they can afford them too. So I don't know where they get them from, man. But we got
That's
to
just
get
a
them out
side
their
note.
hand. Yeah, just a side note, man. Just in case y'all youngsters out there want to get rid and feel like you want to be a kid again, Trigger Man here for 'em, man. You
Chick
know what
for
I'm
the
saying?
kids for real.
Yeah, I'm for the kids for real, man. For shit show, man. I can't make this up. Y'all hit that like button if y'all haven't.
Come on now.
CNN reported gun violence along with gun purchase in the U.S. has gone up since the COVID-19 pandemic began last year. Americans bought a record number of 23 firearms, up to 65% from 2019, according to a small arms analyst in a consulting firm based in Greenville, South Carolina. The National Shooting Sports Foundation estimates that among the purchasing guns in 2020, 8.4 million of them were new gun owners. They were
Makes
200.
sense.
Yeah, because they see what happened, man. See, we dig ourselves in one problem to another, man. For the simple
Yep.
fact that we scare people into with this pandemic stuff, so people think they gotta protect their house because they think of a purge or something
Which
finna
is
happen.
which is something you should have thought about before any of this happened.
Yeah, so and along with that, bro, and along with that, people are not only buying guns, they are teaching everybody in the house how to shoot a gun before we're teaching them responsibility
Right.
of a gun.
I'm glad you
They
brought the up.
they just teaching them like responsibility and handling a gun is everything to do with a kid dealing gun. Most of these kids who are some of these kids coming in, they got training and they got training for Call of Duty, any
Yep.
other shooting games and stuff, but these kids haven't been properly trained, man. I think with Texas being an open and carry state, man,
Mm-hmm.
I think it should be like a evaluation of gun place that you should have to go through and have some kind of card. Like it don't have to be a background check or whatever, just some kind of card that's saying that you went through this program and you know how to handle your
Mm-hmm.
guns, man. Salute, so play. I don't see you out there, but salute, bro. I don't know where you at. I see your name though.
Right,
uh
right. Either way, salute.
what you think about what we read so far, bro?
It just it makes sense. That last part you spoke on, the pandemic uh potential of apocalypse and people, you got to protect this and that, and you get all these guns, but you don't move right with them. You don't tell your kids, teach your kids nothing. A lot of these kids take their weapon advice from games and TV. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Uh,
I see you.
I,
Go
I'm
ahead.
I'm 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 listening to what, in my opinion, in the chat is talking about, and it's talking about why bullies get bullied and physical and verbal abuse, and all of this is absolutely right. But it ties into what Trigger said when this little pandemic thing hit. That excelled times 10, because a lot of parents are used to leaving their kids for 8 hours. A lot of
Yes.
parents is used to not having to deal with their kids for a nice amount of time.
Hmm.
So when they're stuck with them and I don't want to use the word stuck, but you understand what I mean. But when you're stuck with them, you realize, damn, I don't know shit about this little kid. I don't know
Hmm.
what he's going through, she's going through, how she feels, what she wants to do, nothing. I just know I got to deal with it now, and that causes stress and frustration and anger and all this. And these kids got to deal with it the best way they know how, And then they go to school after not being around socializing, balancing their energies out. They all messed up. Now I'm
Hmm.
getting bullied with all this energy in me. I'm about to tear this school up. I'm gonna at least tear you up.
No, for shit show. That's how it go, man.
All that happened on social media, Facebook, Instagram. How y'all talked about me all day. Then I go to school and y'all put your hands on me and verbally abuse me all day. Then I gotta go home to see it on Facebook and Instagram again. And now the girl I liked, she's seeing it, she laughing at it. Now I'm feeling some type of way. I know it's
Man,
coming again
but
tomorrow.
but listen to this though, King
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Out of them 255 deaths, 55 deaths from gun violence in Idaho in 2019, according to the Educational Fund to Stop Gun Violence. One of
Mm,
those deaths, 87% were suicides. 16 of the 255 were people under 19 years old, man.
makes sense. Makes
Panel
sense.
members attribute the rise in gun violence in schools to more students having access to guns in their homes. Exactly what we just said, man.
Hmm.
If we want to address school safety, we have to intervene before gun violence can happen. Watts said some of the methods the group recommend to prevent gun violence are direct the U.S. Department of Education to develop a strategy to encourage school districts to send parents secure file or on storage information and raise awareness about the importance of secure storage and keeping schools safe. That's one tactic that came up. The second one was publish guidance on the secure firearm storage information schools should disseminate and on the methods to reach parents and incorporate the guidance in upcoming convenience trainings and web seminars, man. Develop and provide recommendations on the best type of secure storage devices to prevent unauthorized access by students. Direct the Consumer Product Safety Commission to complete the work and headed by the Obama administrator and review the effectiveness of gun locks and gun safes, man. Direct the Department of Justice to enforce the laws that prevent underage students from purchasing firearms and continue to call for congressional action to close the loopholes in the background check law, man. Joe Retta, a school safety consultant for the School Superintendents Association, said he believes perpetrators have had more time without adult supervision to plan out acts of gun violence since the pandemic started because they've been at home more. I'm gonna stop right there for a second,
Hmm.
man. So we won't get too overload with this, man.
Yeah, let's take
Uh,
our time on this one, man.
yeah, we're gonna take our time on this, man. Uh, what do you think about the test? Salute, Kimbo.
Salute, salute, King.
Peace, Kimbo. What's up, God?
Same old chilling, chilling, chilling.
Dig it,
Uh,
dig it.
I think, bro. I think as far as the gun locks and gun safes, if a
Hmm.
kid want to get to a gun, he gonna get to a gun, man.
Right.
Kids are smarter than what we think. So if a kid really want to get to a gun, man, then he gonna get to a gun some
Oh
kind of
man,
way,
appreciate
man.
that, so player. Appreciate that.
Nah, for shit show. Um, what do you think about it, bro?
Let Kimbo jump on real quick. But
Okay.
the one thing I would say is if parents, I can't really speak for every parent, but if parents talk to their kids how to speak up, express, that's one simple way to, if something's wrong, it should be okay for you to tell the teachers that, you're getting bullied or something. So teach your kids that. Also, check your kids before they leave the house, before they go to school. Check on their energy. Check on how they feeling about going to school. It's like when somebody's not doing something right to the child act different around certain people. It's the same thing. See how you get this? I mean, this is how I operate. I always check on my kids. I always check the energy, see how they feel it all throughout the day, just to make sure. And
Yeah.
as far as the school is concerned, just I don't know what the schools can do. The only thing I can say is check these kids before they walk in the classroom. What's in your bag? You done
Yeah.
had 16 fights this week. What's in the bag? You got to stay on it. I don't know, changing rules and laws and regulations to really work. You got to be more hands on. Go ahead, Kimbo.
Shit. I don't know what to say. Shit. On that far as shit.
Where
Hey,
my
David.
backdrop at tonight, man? You ain't hit us with no. You ain't
Man,
in
no, nigga,
Vegas on the beach.
I'm trying to be easy on y'all, nigga. Damn. Trying to take y'all slow, nigga. Shit. Nah, watch this. Watch this. I don't know how to comment on it because, like I was telling Trigger, shit, I had to go find out what the fuck was really going on to bring it to this point because I looked the nigga, little dude up, Tim. Hey, man, he's an academic scholar, Trigger.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't no little nigga funking out or doing no bullshit like that. He from the hood. You know, a lot of people in Arlington, if they ain't been there for years, they out the hood or they got roots in the hood.
Yeah.
The nigga, whoever his father is, his father got beat to death. His mother in jail. So you already know he got a fucked up upbringing. So he moved out there to try to, get his shit together with his people. I don't know if it's because he ain't from out there or what, why the nigga was fucking with him, but I didn't catch this part, Trigger. Did you catch this part? See, I thought the guy that he was fighting in the classroom was the same guy who was robbing him, bullying him, and all that bullshit, Trigger. Guess who that was he was in the classroom fighting with?
Who?
Isaiah. Isaiah is the little brother. That's the other nigga that go to school with him that he was getting into it with. He had the
So
other
the big
fight
brother and the little.
who had robbed him and pistol whooped him. The other brother robbed him and pistol whooped him. So I guess he was hearing that the guy Tim, the youngster who did the shooting, he's supposed to be wanting to get his revenge back, this, that, whoop-de-whoop. So the little brother that didn't even go to the school with them, Trigger, the fight that we seen, that's the little brother went up to the school trying to ride. Him and his little homeboys came to press old boy at the school. So shit, old boy,
they want to take something too.
Yeah, they want to take something too. Really, like nigga, you telling people we did something, you a hoe. Really, just some young niggas trying to make a name for themselves. Want a reason. All the little girls like the little Tim nigga because nigga had a little scatter, some little charge, like a new 2017, 16, something. He was. They
Yeah,
say
he
when his
was he
mom
was
said he was
cleaned up.
walking home from school. They used to fuck with him then, take shit from him, bully him. Now he not walking no more, so he ain't in y'all lane no more. So now they at the school fucking with the little dude. But I didn't realize that the little dude who came in there to fight him that was doing all that shit, that's the little brother of the other dude that he was getting into it with. And they not telling motherfuckers this on the news yet. But the little dude that came up there to fight him in the classroom, Trigger, why he had a gun on him too. So this don't get real interesting, bro. They said the little dude came up there to the school with a gun to try to check him. He hollering about on bloods, all this gang shit. So the little nigga looking like, hey man, I got the bloods on me. I gotta kill somebody now.
Bro, you know what? When I heard the shooting go on, I knew that's exactly how it happened off top. I knew somebody else it just ain't. I ain't saying that it's impossible for black kids to use a gun or anything like that. It just ain't in like our mind as black kids. Some stuff.
It's not the MO,
Yeah,
right?
it's not our MO. It's not our MO. You know, it's some things that even tough kids are scared to do. Like we as black folks know jail time, man, and we know what to do not to get a lot of it, man, early on, man. And
Right.
I just don't think that was a decision that a kid just made just to shoot somebody at school inside the building or
Right,
nothing.
right.
Nah. He defended. Then it's cold. They
Nothing
said
random.
the parents say been up to the school numerous times asking for help, telling them, "Hey man, my child not safe. These little boys, they tough little boys. They keep fucking with my child. You know how the school blow shit off. They looking to get both of the kids sent to motherfucking juvenile hall or put in some kind of program or correctional shit where they get an extra check out for it. That's what they looking to do."
And see, one thing we gotta understand too, when we was young, we didn't have social media, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have,
You just had
we
word of
didn't,
mouth.
yeah. And when if you wanted to find somebody, only thing you had to go through a whole lot of loopholes to find somebody. Now it's very accessible to find somebody, and bullying. I mean, you it ain't but so much a person gonna take what you keep constantly bullying them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that nigga
Yeah, that
say.
social media is a mug, man. It intensifies things because
Think about
everybody can
that
get
though.
in on it that you go to school with. The
Man,
girl you like, the dude that
Think
you
about
cool
that. They
with
already
might jump
riled
in
the
on it.
dude, beat the dude up, talking about it on
bro,
social media.
and
Now the little brother at the school fucking with me. What I supposed to do?
bro, and you
And
got
then
and then you got to think about it. When we was in school, it was cool to whoop a nigga to have some hands. Now it's cool
Man,
to
it
get
was cool to
bodies.
just fight. Yeah, people gave you respect for just actually getting in there. Now it's
Yeah.
like
Right.
I'm gonna just skip all that.
yeah, now you
I
gotta
don't
shoot
got time
somebody
to
to be
fight.
cool
I'm
now.
too cool to
Yeah.
fight. Like, bro, punks.
And man, what John Witherspoon said on Friday, you live to fight
Yep.
another day. You know, you use your hands, but if you use a
But when the
gun, you
motherfucker
can never
come,
that man can never
but when
come
they
back.
coming after you and
Right.
they fighting, but they got guns too, shit. You don't want to bring
And
no hands to no gunfight.
Mm-hmm.
and see, that's another thing we was taught too that they not taught. We was taught how to take our ass whoop and chuck that shit up and keep going.
Right.
They
You still
not
a
taught.
man, shit. You just lost that day. How they
They
think
not and
professional
see they
boxers
just
feel
want.
when they lose? They still men. They
They
just lost
suck it
that day,
up.
shit.
Right.
They just see that's the whole thing. Don't nobody want to lose. Everybody wants to win.
Because
It's
the world
no
is
I
so
can't
the
lose.
world is so judgmental, so messed. People are so messed up. They will
Right.
judge you for everything. Social media intensifies that statement. You see what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
not.
it's
I
a
don't want to
lot of it
lose
got
the
to do with
fight.
See,
social media.
It's not that I want to lose the fight. It's the fact that I know somebody's recording it. They're gonna blow it out of proportion. I'm gonna be judged and degraded and shamed when I go back to school. Now my ego kicks in. I
like
can't do that. I can't
like
do that.
listen to this statement.
Yes, sir.
The formula of leaving students in some cases very complex youngsters homes, in many cases to complex youngsters having lots of time without adult supervision, lead to one of the most violent years this country has ever seen, man. Man,
Mm.
I disagree, man, because I come from an environment where we was babysitters before we were old enough to enjoy life in elementary and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, you gonna watch some little brothers if it was some little cousins that stay with you. You gonna watch that somebody knew how to cook and all this and that, man. Like we didn't have time to do anything when our parents went gone, but to make sure that none of the other kids get in trouble and
And
stuff.
don't open that door.
Yeah, in my time, like it depends on what time, what area I was staying in. When I was in the projects here, we played outside. Shit, here where our parents were going to work. Here, you always had a neighbor who didn't work next door.
But see, that's the thing too, Trigger. You gotta remember, everybody got this theory of that's my child, that's not your child. Don't correct my child because I don't correct your child.
What, buddy?
No,
So when you got that in the play, then you got people in ears saying, "Oh, your girl, or that girl did this, or that man did this to your child, or said this to your child." I mean, it's gonna go south
Hmm.
because don't know. Like I said before, don't nobody wants to look like a punk, or don't nobody want to lose a fight and look like a punk. When you kill somebody, that makes you even look even more like a punk, because what you kill him now, you kill him with you now, you gone, you in jail, then what? Everything is lost on your behalf too.
Nah, for shit. So,
Young people don't think like that. Salute.
in my opinion, salute. What's on your mind?
A trick. Okay, I get what y'all saying, but okay, so we talking about kids that have went through a pandemic. Okay, it's been hard for some adults to maneuver through the pandemic. You got to think about it. Some of these kids already didn't have food at home. You see what I'm saying? They was going to school and they was eating most of their meals at home. Okay, so then you take in that.
This is a pretty nice community we talking about right here. What is happening?
Right.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
What they call them good to do Negroes over there.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Well,
This ain't a Pleasant Grove or.
No, I'm not saying this is the case, but I'm just saying
Oh,
the
okay,
pandemic.
I get what you're saying.
Everybody, yeah,
The
it hit
pandemic,
everybody on a
but
different
still,
level.
at
Let
the
her
end of the
finish.
day,
Let her
So
finish.
you got people.
Go ahead, let her finish it.
You got people that didn't have enough food to eat. People that lost their jobs. You know what I'm saying? Because everything was from home. Okay, so then you take in that. You take in the stressors that parents had more than one kid that was all going online school. Parents were stressed thin. Okay, they was worried about how bills was gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? How I'm gonna get my kids to do their work in school. How I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? That was stress on them. Okay, don't think your kids don't feel your stress.
But
When
what they
you're
got?
in stress,
What
when
they
you're
got to
in
do with
stress,
them
your
going to
kids
school
are
though?
stressed. What I'm saying is, you think about it. So for a whole year, they went through that. Then we just pushed them kids right back into school.
nope.
No, we didn't ease them back into school. We just pushed them right back into school and said, hey, everything back to normal.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna correct you
Now
there, sister.
those kids have some form of mental issues in their mind.
There
Okay.
was nobody in this pandemic suffer. Everybody in this pandemic got paid. Whether you
Wait a
was
minute, hold on.
black, white,
Hold on.
Hispanic, and
Okay.
Asian, or
Let
Korean,
me tell you
everybody
something.
got paid.
First of
Now,
all,
if you just
everybody in the pandemic didn't feel that way. Okay. I'm just gonna tell you.
man,
Off the bat.
people with PPP loans, you had people
Okay,
with
let me tell you,
welfare,
everybody
you
ain't
had
no
people
crook, and
with
everybody didn't get no damn
unemployment,
PPP loan.
you had people with
Okay,
unemployment, you had people still. Come on now, some of those households.
everybody didn't. That's what I'm saying. You saying
Some
it from
people
a.
scared
Let
to
me
do
tell you
all
something.
that shit.
First of all,
In
there
my
were
But they
opinion.
still,
states that went out.
the government
There
my
were
still.
in my
states that cut
Hold
opinion.
out
on.
unemployment
In my
before
opinion,
that.
don't let him upset you. You know
In
he
my
like white.
opinion.
He loves some white folks.
No,
So don't
this
don't
Can
let
you
no.
don't
can
let
you
him
Nah,
can
upset
you
it's
hear
no,
you.
can you hear me?
Let me
it's
tell
not
you
that,
something.
man. It's telling the truth.
I'm
I
gonna sit
mean,
down.
we
No,
gotta look at
you
the
not
truth.
telling the
Look at
truth
that Queen Cat
because
Peach say she waiting on her cash. Still, she ain't got shit.
here you go. Let's be clear, okay? Let's break this all the way down, okay?
Some of those
That
households could have gotten themselves out of poverty, but what they did was
okay. Well, you
they went
didn't
and brought
suffer.
Gucci belt,
Yeah,
Gucci
that's right.
Let me
shoes.
Some
They
tell
of
you
went
them
and brought
did,
something.
but you gotta
cars.
let her make her
I
point,
said,
fam. You
fuck
saying
that.
In my
some of it,
opinion.
but let her
In my
speak for
opinion,
the
stick
other percent.
Okay,
in my
Kimbo,
opinion, stick to your point,
Kimbo.
Queen. Don't get
Let me
thrown
hold
off.
on.
Go ahead,
Kimbo,
Queen. Go ahead.
how many people did you lose people in this pandemic?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
lost
I lost a lot
grandmama,
of people in
shit.
the pandemic.
Home, I lost a
Did
whole
you
lot of
not?
people that
Okay.
died.
Did you not suffer?
Hell yeah, I suffered.
That's right. Trigger.
Money,
You work
I
at a
don't give a
funeral
damn
home.
if you was street hustling. If you was a trapping,
Exactly.
you suffered if you were
Everybody
trapping when they
suffered.
shut the streets down.
In my opinion,
Exactly.
I ain't do no suffering. It was they were dying to
You
see.
suffering now, nigga. Look at him. He's suffering now. Look.
That was my
Look at him
first
suffer,
thought.
y'all. Look at him suffer.
They were dying to see me. They were dying to see me.
This nigga, fuck this nigga. This nigga stupid. So they were dying to see him. They were trying to
But
get to their funeral home.
in my opinion, you
No,
was making a
you
good point.
suffered,
Continue
Tree.
with
You
that
just
point.
didn't know you suffered. You suffered.
Like if you lose
the
somebody
truth of
that
the
you
matter.
care about, they're suffering.
Well,
If
I
you
ain't gonna
got
lie.
if business wasn't going as usual, like in the business he in, of course they was gonna get business, but you got a lot of other businesses, that was shut all the way down.
But you know what, Kimbo, along with the business that were coming in, all the bodies that were dying at the time, bro.
Dangerous.
Shit, hell, my daddy, my daddy was on his deathbed too. So shit, you know.
Man.
So you know, it's like business rolling, but shit, my daddy might be the next to roll up in here, man. Shit, he at ICU, he lost all this weight, he on breathing, he ain't got no oxygen of his own, man. Like it killed, like even like I want to say something not to get off topic, man. I was talking to my embalmer, man, and he said all the new bodies with the new corona that we had got has all been fat people, big people. They had all been so
Well, I'm
corona.
I've been looking at them workout videos, then.
Bro, corona is killing like a lot of big people. Like I hadn't been getting no regular size body like my size body.
You know why, Trigger? Because it's a disease of the lungs, and when you fat, your lungs are already compromised, bro. When you out of shape, you big, your all that rib cage area, your lungs squeezed up in that shit. So now, when your young lungs get sick or you get infected, you already was breathing at 25, 30 motherfucking percent. You just learned how to survive like that because you like honey buns and yo-yos and all that shit, and you know what I'm saying? So you like,
hey, a lot of people sat in the house and all they did was eat. They didn't do nothing.
I picked up weight. I picked up weight like a motherfucker doing corona.
Watch this. A lot of them trigger. A lot of them were fat. You know, when you come with obesity comes other diseases. Like obesity is a disease.
You said
so
depression,
high blood pressure, sugar, diabetes, all kind of shit.
And he says what happened is what y'all say. The mucus fills their lungs and their chest, and even like you see them even after they been embalmed and they been drained real good and the stuff coming up out of
coming out.
Yeah, that mucus still coming out their nose and stuff. Even after you on bum and they don't sit up out of day, that mucus I'm still in there with the pipe going all down their mouth and sticking stuff through their stomach and still clearing them out of mucus.
Right.
Yeah, so they can quit, so their body can stop draining like that.
That's what it's attacking their lungs. That's when people, trying to explain to a motherfucker about proteins.
And you can't. The black people got to stop eating
the
that
stuff
pork.
That's keeping your lungs healthy now. All they trying to do is like make your lungs stronger. So when you do come across the shit, that's a simple way to like they should tell people, we ain't giving you no vaccine. We giving you a steroid shot to make your lungs stronger. Maybe people understand what they saying then, because once this shit get a hold of you and you already fucked up, we see what the results are. I think some people feel like because a lot of people, be shaking the bullshit that they good, but shit might not even be you. It might be a motherfucker you love. Your love. It might be that big girl you like creeping with.
Some people don't even know they got it. But hold on, panel. Let me finish reading something. The panel recommended active shooting drills should not mimic an actual shooting incident and should incorporate trauma and informed approaches to address students' well-being. Panel members said that other strategies such as arming teachers and having law enforcement officers in schools were effective. The Idaho House of Representatives approved a bill last session to allow school district employees with enhanced concealed weapons license to carry concealed weapons on school property. They've been going back and forth for a while about this right here, man, but I don't think they have fully implicated. Well, hell, when I was in school, teachers that had guns on them, period. So shit, hell, I don't see nothing wrong. By teachers having guns on them at school, man. Is that a help?
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
And I feel like because when I was in high school, when I was in school coming up, we had a school police there. We had a school police officer now. Now they just ride from school to school. They might be chilling in their car outside, but the school, when he went in to check in and clock in, he clocked in at that school. And he had his office right there in the front, and all the rest of the doors were locked in my school. So if you go out, the alarm go off, and it's all kind of stuff going on. Security ain't the same as when I was in school either. So I don't know.
And you got a lot of police officers that don't want to do their job and fear them getting recorded for social media. So
shit, do your job right then.
They not going, but still, either they do it right or wrong. They feel as though that their job is in jeopardy, whether they do it right or wrong.
Hey man, you shouldn't fear no. If you're doing right, you shouldn't fear no camera.
Right.
You should fear right if you're doing right.
This nigga Kimbo be reading my brain, I swear.
Nah, I'm trying to figure this out like you making an excuse for him or something. Like,
Right.
hey,
Nah, it's
get another job.
Exactly.
It's just
I'm not gonna go ride bulls. I'm not gonna go ride bulls if I know I'm scared of bulls. If you're scared of black men in the black community, you shouldn't be no officer police in that community, because chances are you're not gonna treat him fairly out of your fear. That's what we saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you've seen that clip from Detroit where the boys pulled up and was shooting and the police officers rolled the hell off.
Shit, I probably would have left too if I was the police officer. Shit.
Yeah, I know what he talked about. The police officer said they rode away because it was mutual combat.
That's the truth. Shit, that's you
they
can call and say mutual
combat. They shot old boy's house up, and old boy shot back, and they said that's mutual combat and rode off.
I like that police. I like that police. I like that police. I need. I
was just about to do a video on it, but I left it alone.
Hey, I ain't never heard of mutual combat for no gunfire, but shit, I like that. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Shit, ain't it, Kimbo? That shit cool than a bitch. I like that.
But the police officer still was the one. But at the end of the day, the police officer still was the one that got blamed for the combat.
No, they got blamed because they wasn't supposed to leave. They pay you to be brave, remember? You supposed to be brave. You supposed to stop this shit. You the last line of defense.
He blowing his nose.
Come on,
that's
bro.
Cool, but they the last line of defense. Ain't that what they train with guns for? In case they encounter armed assailants and all that shit. If they don't have the training, then we damn sure don't have the training.
Mm-hmm. I think this is one of those conversations that's gonna have to run back to the house. It start at the crib. You know, if your son or daughter getting bullied or is a bully, either or, you supposed to know your kid enough to know their character. I mean, come on, you raising them hold up, let me finish. You raising them with a certain understanding about themselves. So, like, and I use my kids as an example because I'm a father that speaks from the experience I'm talking. So I handle my girls in a manner that's induced or influenced by their mom, the feminine perspective. So I make sure that they on their P's and Q's as young ladies. You see what I'm saying? Now, when they step outside the house, of course, I don't want to hear it, but of course they're going to have all these different influences, peer pressures, all that good shit. But at the same time, they're going to still have their own character and moral standard about them. You know, these parents have to. The kids that come to school come from a house, and whatever's going on in the house is influencing them to when they get to school and carry themselves there. So this is one of those conversations is if you knew your kid was getting bullied, you called the schools up and all this. What else did you do other than that with that child specifically? Did you say, hey, try to avoid it? Did you say, hey, learn how to fight? What did you do?
But half these parents have
you know what it looked like they did when that didn't work. When they took them to school, they had meetings with the other parents. All this shit was supposed to stop. Mm-hmm. You know, like they did that, but it didn't stop them little boys. You know how you have some little dudes, they want to be real live G's, they don't give a fuck. You know, so they kept fucking with him. It looked like what they did, shit, like they went and got him a gun, shit, because the other little dude had guns. They went and got him a gun, he got pistol whooped. Because watch this how I was raised. If I run in the motherfucking house crying, and it was all women in the house, my family 85% women, they gonna grab me by my motherfucking shirt or my ear or something. They finna go find out who the fuck made me cry, and I'm finna get this shit out of my system.
Hey, and we all going together too.
Yeah,
we all going together. Now you finna fight because you tripping.
These are the things I'm asking. Like, what did the parents do?
I can't let you come in the house looking like no punk.
But do you think he really told the parent because hell, my grandma lied and take up for me?
Yeah, they remember Trigger. They said they'd have been to the school numerous times.
But my grandma lied, say some shit like that too for me. Goddamn me.
Yeah. But they had been up there. They got too many complaints about it.
It's documented, right?
It gotta be documented.
Oh, they got pistol whoop. Then they got social media. They got social media posts about the shit. The shit's so deep on social media.
Say Arlington been turning up. Like
I knew it.
Watch this. The Arlington police said if anybody else make any more posts about the shit, claiming some shit, any kind of face post, or they don't care if it's fake or real, they gonna look into it and you will be charged.
And that lets you know right there that social media is gonna get a whole lot of people caught the hell up.
Hey,
shit
you
is
know,
already
It already is.
you know, them urban kids gonna be like, we smoking on such and such. We smoking that nigga.
Don't get away all
Smoke
ag
that nigga.
town. But bro, a lot of these little suburbs ain't nothing but niggas from the hood, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like
Exactly.
it'll be
Moved
like
on
a
up type
older
shit.
nigga used to be in the hood, OG nigga.
And they
He was like,
turned the
man,
hood, they
get my
turned the
kids out of
suburbs
here.
out.
But
Man.
his kids still know where he from, and they still trying to live that shit.
Right.
They still got his DNA, and they didn't raise him right. They still let him get a little hood in them. Oh
But
shit!
you know what's
too much
funny?
hood.
You know what's funny though, bro, Kimbo? Like I'm sitting up here listening to us talk, man.
Right.
We talking about a way that this man gonna get away, or excuse for this man when he still brought a gun to a goddamn school.
No,
it could have killed any kid.
No, watch that, Trigger. That's what you missed.
Yeah, he did shoot a teacher,
They
and a pregnant woman got
said
hurt.
him, his attorney and his mom and them said he not trying to excuse the fact. Yes, he was wrong for taking the gun to school.
That's what he said himself to the
right. He said I was
police or
wrong,
judge
but
or
y'all
whatever.
got to understand what I was going through. So what would have been better, him commit suicide and killing himself? Because that's what bullying lead to.
Man, I did the same shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man.
You see, ain't nobody up here condemned him yet. Nobody condemned him for his actions yet.
I would not got him in school though. I made sure I caught him slipping in the hood.
At the time when it just happened, you know how your motherfucking
catch
children be running you mad, and then you peeped he got a gun too. So shit, y'all might kill me this evening. Shit.
Hey, hold on, Kimbo. I see these niggas flying up and down the streets and Hellcats and Chargers and RTs and shit every day and Crown Vics and every day. If he had him a scat pack, goddamn it, he should have scattered their ass by there and let some shots off to let them niggas know this is where he's standing at for now.
Ain't no warning shots.
Yeah, make some count.
I always say God ain't did nothing to me.
Hey, he got out. No, I'm talking about shoot at them niggas. I'm talking about shoot at.
They gonna get charged whether he hit him or not, so he might as well hit him.
Hey man, he got so much money, man. He go through there with them sticks. I know it sound fucked up, y'all, and it's going against what we talking about. But everybody in the game, what we talking about, everybody in the game. So everything fair in this game. These niggas pistol whooped this boy. You say they pistol
like they was bounty hunters or something. They ain't no Arlington Bloods. Them niggas like they were Cali Bloods.
Shit,
that's what I'm saying, man. It seemed like dude was,
and he probably was a blood too. That's what's crazy.
He probably from he from Dallas. I know that he moved from Dallas. He looked like he probably be from a goddamn I'm a guess a Crip hood shit. Them niggas probably on some gang.
And that's
shit.
one thing we didn't have. You know, when we came up, Crips and Bloods was in California. Like we had no Crips and Bloods all over the world now.
I don't know, man.
I grew up with Crips and Bloods.
Hey, it seems like
been around since I was a kindergarten, so I ain't never known when it ain't been no games in Dallas.
Yeah, nah, gangs been around,
Big Pressure was in that movie Gangs in New York.
Like this strong.
No, I'm just saying it seemed like
that's my movie.
For him to go back home and they have him surrender with his attorney. And all of that, I mean, it seemed like that's a affluent type of move. Like they already got a little money.
That's the law. That they did it by law. Big Pressure. That's
right. I know what you say. I know, but you know, average people, you know, they just turn themselves in. He had his lawyer and everything.
Okay, watch this. I can tell. Watch this, Big Pressure. I can tell from the kids that he was dealing with versus his family. That nigga got a good family. His grandma and them,
that's what I'm saying. Him. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I was trying to say.
Wait, them other little dudes, whoever they parents are, I hate to judge them or whatever, but it seems like they probably were promoting that bullshit. If your child steady going to school, putting videos on the internet, doing shit to this man, they'd ask y'all to get them to stop and all this shit. And not only the little boy came up to the school that he didn't even go to because they don't have metal detectors and shit. Right. He got in there with a gun, came to my class to whoop me. But why he got a gun to whoop me? Now I shoot the nigga that got a gun. Now I'm wrong. Come on now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And then, like you said, Kimbo, he was stuck in a position where as though it was he got bullied. So it wasn't no suicidal thing. This was the next step.
Right. Yeah. If them little dudes would have left for that fighting, he probably been cool with that. But he know them little dudes was past fighting.
Right. What you would rather your child like that to do? Go kill himself or pick up try to do something about it. I mean, I don't justify what he
It's a
did either.
fucked up
Man,
situation.
me and my
I'm
kids
teaching
fighting
my
together.
kids to right. I'm teaching my
That-
kids to
that's
Yeah.
throw
what
them
I'm
hands
Hey, they gonna have me in
early.
court for knocking the shit out of some goddamn
I just
student.
that's
ask
what I'm
these people,
saying.
if you love your motherfucking
But
parents,
but
leave my
see
kids
but see
alone.
but see but see but see but see Trigger. But see Trigger, we speaking from a point of we're raised to fight and we know how to fight and all that. What if his dad is one of them nerdy dudes and what if his dad would tell him, son, just don't fight him, don't let him bother you. Maybe you know what I'm saying? We
I
speaking
turn the
from a
other
point.
cheek.
Say, man,
Yeah.
say,
What if his dad was
say.
one of them type of
Hey,
dudes,
big
man?
pressure, big
Yeah.
pressure. I don't even know I don't even know these people, man. But I'm gonna tell you for shit. So that his parents were with the shit too. It's just how it is. I just know. Just how Kimbo say his moving. His family knew exactly what he was doing. Goddamn
They
it.
were
And
playing defense, man. The
yeah,
same shit that y'all been
And
hearing
then
about niggas on the internet talking about. Now I'm gonna let them make the first move so I can get a self-defense.
Hold up.
say
They
Kimbo,
saying
Kimbo, hold on.
hold up. They saying his dad is
maybe
dead.
all parties' parents was
But
His
hold
involved
on,
dad
too.
Kimbo.
dead. Yeah, go
But
ahead.
listen, Kimbo, how many people we know in the hood, goddamn me, that mamas out there with young boys and they see their son selling drugs right there in front of their face and they ain't saying a
They
goddamn
think it's
thing.
cute.
It's a whole
They
Think
lot
that
think
of
shit
them.
cool. He just
But
like
see,
his
but
dad ass bitch.
yeah, that's
right.
exactly what they're gonna say. He just
So
like his
watch this.
daddy. He
That
just
young
like
boy
his damn
daddy
dad.
dead.
Can't
Watch
tell
this.
him
That
shit.
young boy daddy did. His mom in jail, but he was a damn good standout student from what I read. He ain't let none of that shit affect him. Even with them niggas pistol whooping him, beating him, robbing him, Trigger, that
He
nigga
wasn't
still
one of
kept his
those.
grades up, Trigger.
Right.
So I feel like it's one
He
of them
might just
unfortunate
be squared
situations
on.
where sometimes when we young in the hood, Trigger, we got to deal with bitch ass, hoe ass niggas that try to test us, fuck with us, and
So
Yeah.
sometimes a lot of us
did
end
he
up
kill
going to
anybody,
jail.
Kimbo?
Huh?
Did he
No.
kill
Nah, he
anybody?
ain't
Ain't
kill
kill
nobody.
nobody. Ain't kill
Ah
nobody.
man,
Yeah.
how old is he? How old is he?
The one boy is
He
in
he 18.
ICU.
18, I
Oh
think.
yeah, he gonna take that ride for about 4 years.
He probably get a little time. It
Yeah.
ain't gonna be no
About
major
four
though.
years. About 4 years, be out in
But then
3.
why he fuck around, get some probation if he holler Dylan
No,
Roof
no,
shit.
no,
Right.
he ain't getting no
Would
probation. He on a
would it
He
be
federal
He
ground.
coming
ain't got
back
no
out.
background, Trigger.
It don't
He
matter.
coming
He
back
shoot
out.
on
Shit.
federal ground, bro, on a school
You
property.
ain't
That's
got no.
federal
They give
ground.
federal probation. Don't you? Didn't you just say Ember young boy gonna get out on federal probation, nigga?
Nah, I said they gonna pardon that nigga.
Oh
It,
hell
it,
no!
it,
You
would
went too goddamn
would it
far
be
now.
self defense?
That
I'ma
nigga said
laugh when it
pardon.
happens. I'ma
it's
laugh
going
when it happens.
a
Who
lot of
gotta
a
do
lot
the
of
shit? Joe Biden gotta pardon him.
I'ma laugh if it happens.
Man, Joe Biden don't give a fuck about no rapper. Nigga trigger. Wait, and then you got to peep just to
Bro,
give y'all some
Kimbo,
game. Watch the
Kimbo,
trigger.
hold
You
on,
know
hold on.
why
Let me
Trump
say
did
this.
that shit?
Hold on. Let me
Go
say
ahead.
this, man. Let me say this, man.
Go ahead.
They bring a lot of attention towards NBA young boy, man. The media push what they want to push, man. Why are they even like bringing it to
Because he's one
reality
of the
to the
top
public?
rappers, Trigger. He one of
But
the top
why are they even
rappers.
bringing the consideration? It's just that it
Okay,
could
watch
happen.
this, Trigger. If
It
they
could
didn't
happen.
do it, watch if they didn't do it, you know, people be saying, man, all this work he done put in, they don't even give a fuck about him.
They ain't
So
gonna say that.
he got money, Trigger. When you paying lawyers, they gonna go work. They gonna do their thing. They gonna go through the process.
That's how he getting back out because
Yeah,
his
I ain't saying he
family
might
got
not
money.
get out, but he's not getting out on no pardon. He might get out on a what you call it, a bond or a monitor, some shit like
Personal
that.
recondom.
yeah.
Personal recondoms.
Yeah,
It,
this the
it,
feds.
a lot of it gonna come down to what the school knew and how much was documented before now. You know what I'm
Shit,
And
a lot
saying?
of
that's
it
And
gonna
how
come into
that's how he gonna
that
be.
nigga took a gun inside that motherfucking school. In
I
Texas,
know.
that's a
I'm not saying that.
no.
I'm not saying that
Exactly. So
he gonna get punished.
you know
He
that
gonna
you
get
know this
punished, but
Texas, bro, and he a nigga. You know how they do. What they say, come on vacation, leave on probation.
Okay,
Goddamn
well,
me.
watch this, Trigger. You from Texas, you know, like I know. A telltale sign how they gonna try to slam dunk you. Am I right or wrong? It's the bun.
Yeah,
Hey man, that man got a couple
bro.
2,500.
I ain't all of to Tarrant County.
20. Yeah, and they got a couple 25,000
But
bun,
hold
about
on,
75,000 in all.
ain't that Tarrant County?
Yeah.
Oh man, they got him. You know, it's a no bun on gun cases. So shit.
Shit, he got trigger. This nigga just got a light bun.
He got a
got a
bun.
bun.
yeah, he
He
got a bun.
got that nigga got a law, y'all.
He did with jaywalk.
He got a law, y'all already. If he got a
Watch
bun.
this.
He
You know,
got a
Dallas
lawyer
don't
and he
get
got a
that
bond.
nigga was
So
out
that
the next
means
day.
he
You know,
come.
Dallas don't get nothing but them 100,000, them 100 buns, man. 100 bun
Yeah.
plus. That nigga got a 75,000.
Yeah, 75,000. What
Hey,
that
hey,
75?
look,
That's a good sign. That's a
bro,
good
that
sign.
sound playing. That shit sound playing, man. It sound like they already had the
Oh,
lawyer on
goddamn
hand,
conspiracy
everything,
theory.
man.
Goddamn.
They
These
did.
niggas playing. They had this shit playing.
Yeah, they
Hey,
did. That
as
was one of
long as
them
there's a
cases where
trail,
His
if
mama
there's a
told the nigga
trail,
to pop him
Trigger,
allegedly.
watch this. Like I just said, when you know you did something wrong, you don't sit around and wait till you get arrested and get a lawyer. That's how idiots
and that
do
lawyer
it.
came too fast.
That
That
why
lawyer
is this?
came
And
too
I'm gonna
fast.
throw this in there allegedly. Something else I got through the grapevine. The young nigga that got beat up all this Trigger, they said the young nigga was out there hustling. He was getting it in.
So that means to tell you he
He
paid his
getting money.
way.
That's why they robbed him. He was like a plug or a guy out that way for his hustling. Amongst them young niggas. He was a target. You know how you getting money. You got these niggas thinking you fair game. You know what I'm saying?
Ron O'Neal around this bitch and shit.
Yeah. So they running up on a nigga fucking with him. They couldn't get a hold to him. So you coming to school in my classroom? Hey man, my word getting real small right now.
Stand my ground.
and see,
If he had a rifle, he probably not even went to jail.
No, he should not on that school. He should have waited. This is what I told him at the Trigger. This is what I just told him earlier. I said I would have started stepping 1 foot in front of the other one. I would have did about 150 steps. They were like, "Bro, what you doing?" From the school, from the front of the school. I'm gonna start walking step until I get about 150 yards. Make sure I'm off school property. And I'm gonna sit there and wait for that nigga to come over that line and tear his motherfucking head off, because the school part is why we got it on the news right now. The school part is why the mayor and the governor, everybody got something to say. Because really, it's another nigga. It's just some more nigga shit. If he wouldn't have been at that school that scared them little pretty lily white kids, man, it wouldn't even be on the news, man.
But you gotta also remember, if it wasn't, even if it wasn't on school grounds, they still gonna say school facility. It came from. If it wasn't on the school, if it wasn't, even if though it wasn't on school, if it was or wasn't on school grounds, they still gonna say that it was in a school vicinity within the school range.
And the fact that ain't nobody.
Watch this. But what I'm talking about is in the courtroom, they can't hit me with no school zone charge if it's within range. It got to be on the property, for real. It's really
That's why
100 feet or 150, something like that.
That's why I say. That's why I say it gonna come down to a lot of what the school knew about this situation. You know what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, number one, they didn't arrest no parent or nothing. It wasn't no gun from the house. Obviously, he obviously had bought that gun on
outside. They got a scat outside. You know that thing was in the car under the seat.
Yeah. He riled that. His mama bought the gun for him. Shit.
Right.
Allegedly.
So somebody already knew that. Now you can't use one of our guns. We got to get you a dirty gun.
But if he in the streets, we keep on putting on the parents. But watch this. If this nigga, I feel like if he old enough to drive, he 18, he in the streets.
He can buy him a gun.
Man, I had multiple murder cases at the age of 14. You know what I'm saying? So it was surprising that a motherfucker 18 ain't came to navigate the streets.
Kimbo, how old were you when you got locked up for murder? At 14 or 15?
14. I was 14. That's why I couldn't go to the pen. They would send them niggas to the pen at 15 back then, but I was too young. I was 14, little old bitty nigga, man. I ain't know shit about shit. I thought I knew everything about life, just like these young niggas. Some cold shit trick. I like to share this story with people. Nigga, don't you know I was in the courtroom, nigga, when I was sentenced? I ain't even know I was sentenced. I didn't understand what the judge was saying. He was there talking about knowingly, willingly, forcefully committed an act that caused bodily harm, which led to the death of all that. Nigga, when you were a motherfucking kid, you don't know what the fuck they talking about. I just knew they took my mama one way, nigga, and they took me another way, and I ain't seen my mama for years. Bro,
that's why I said
I was really a kid mentally, bro. I didn't know what the fuck. I knew how to do gangster shit because that's what I seen around me. But mentality-wise, nigga, I was still a fucking baby. Nigga, I didn't know half the words. I couldn't even define them that they said in that motherfucking courtroom.
That's why his parents and them brought. That's why they brought a lawyer, because they knew that boy wasn't. They knew that boy wasn't gonna know nothing that they was talking about when they hit him with something.
Man, then they come for some money.
Lawyer shit.
That's what I'm saying. He had some. His folks ain't no They ain't no grew up in
Man,
the
his mom,
hood.
why didn't I just say his mama in jail? So they done
Yeah,
dealt with the police
right.
before.
They not. Yeah, they.
Oh,
Whoever
so
his
who over him? His grandparents?
grandparents.
Grandmother. Yeah.
Oh yeah, grandma got him.
Yeah, come
Yeah,
on, man. You know how grandmama is about they baby.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so they learned from the
oh
mama.
yeah.
And he was
The
doing
mama ain't
good
going
in
there.
school, about to graduate. His only problem he got in life is these niggas that want to take what he got, bro. That's the
Yeah.
part. Yes, he
Grandma,
is wrong.
and grandma didn't buy him that gun. He bought that off the streets.
Watch this.
Sure did.
Watch
Sure
this,
did.
Trigger. I do say he wrong, bro. And I ain't trying to take nothing off that nigga. He done fucked up. He finna get some time for that shit because he made a bad decision when he took the gun into school. He should have waited till them niggas came outside and laid them down with that gun on them, since they want to be some bullies. But it's the whole point in the hood, the shit we need to focus
threw
on.
him away. They would have threw him away then.
Hey, hold on. Well, they probably would have, but watch this. Now, if he would let them, they got a weapon on them in Texas, nigga, you're gonna get you a self-defense.
Well, yeah.
Well, hold on, wait, watch this though. This is the whole point. This is what the fuck I wish the whole world was focusing on. They just saying bullying or whatever, whoop-de-whoop. Who in the fuck are these little niggas, and what make them think it's okay to be taking people's shit?
And
Like,
that's
what
what's
makes you think
going.
it's okay to
That's
be
what's going to help
pistol
them
whipping
win.
people? Like,
For 30 minutes straight and shit.
hold on, Trigger. You don't realize that they bought that motherfucking karma? I don't give a fuck who they parents are. You gotta believe in karma.
And
If
that's
my
how he
child
going.
out there steady doing shit like that, nigga, I know one day it's gonna come back on my child. They can't
Bullying
win
is one
every
of the
time. I
most
don't give a fuck who you are, which hood you from, how tough you think you is, how y'all used to run the streets. You and your family don't win every time, man. I'm telling you.
I
If you
lie.
believe
bullying
that
is
shit,
one
you
of
a damn fool.
I lie. R.I.P. Mo 3.
Already,
and
man.
bullying
You don't
is
win
one of
all
the
the time,
bullying is
man.
one of the things that they're trying to stop in school. And by him doing that, and that man, they're gonna look at that as self-defense. Now they're gonna hit him with that.
That's what I
The
said.
fact that
Yep.
he brought the gun to
yeah.
school. Now that's why they brought the lawyer into play, because
Sure did.
they know
Now,
that
you know what killed the self-defense though, and around this bitch, you
bullying
gotta already have
is
the
already.
gun, and you gotta do it right there when they assaulting you or doing whatever. You can't leave and go get the gun and come back. Now that's premeditated because you had time to think. Now, if he would have already had the gun on his waist or in his gym bag or something, that would have been different. He could have laid him down. But this part right here too, we didn't say nothing about though. We skipped over this. They said the shit was all on social media before it happened. They was talking about the little boy was coming. That's why everybody had their phones out ready to record when the little boy Isaiah came in the classroom. They already knew what was up. And you seen how,
that's why
he wouldn't fight back. You know how you be in that bitch cold, sleep with your hand inside your shirt. The nigga caught him with his hands inside his shirt. He couldn't fight back if he wanted to.
That's how he gonna beat it, because it's already it was pre-recorded and it's already on file.
Yeah,
at the
30
school.
minutes, Candace Booker. Man, they done pistol whooped this man. Man, that's cold.
And it's already documented.
But you don't watch this though. You don't even go to this school. You at our school, young man. You done came into our school with a weapon to get me. I should have probably had my gun on me, because the teachers, if y'all do got permission to carry one, I didn't hear now one of y'all busting those shots, y'all scared ass.
But see, at the end of the day,
it still was a school shooting, y'all.
No
matter what happened, no matter what happened, it was still. And a school shooting is not just statewide; it's worldwide. No,
man, that's not no good thing. He better sit his Dylan Roof looking ass down somewhere.
At the end of the day, he still got bullied, and that's one of the main things that they're going to take into consideration: the bullying factor. So that's how he gonna beat it. The bullying.
I don't care if that nigga would have poured out a sausage.
Man, that nigga ain't beating
stuck it in his mouth.
Man, look, if that other kid was able
to no school, you got to do whatever you do off of school property. For one, you got to worry about the other innocent kids that you might hurt. It's okay with y'all want to kill each other, but don't go up here and put all these other motherfucking kids who's supposed to be safe in danger.
The question is, did anybody outside of that circle get hurt?
A pregnant girl got shot.
No, she didn't get shot.
She got grilled.
No, she failed.
Oh, okay. What about the teacher? They say got hit.
The teacher got shot. The other teacher who was pregnant, she fell running away. She fell on the stomach. But
Now,
see,
And
okay,
then and
now
then
this
and
might
then,
this might be a little
and
mix up
then
in there now.
look at this
Hold on,
liability.
time out. Sharonda, every time you come in my goddamn me chat, you talking about don't talk over each other. Just enjoy the chat and you shut the fuck up, please. Respectfully. Go ahead, y'all.
Hey, look, and
Go,
then
big
the
press.
Everybody talk at one time. Y'all go. But I'm just playing.
Go,
the liability of the child of the other kid being able to get in the school with him not going to that school, get in that school with a gun. That liability alone falls on that school, man.
Man, I can see myself going up to
How was
somebody
he
at
able
school
to get
trigger and
in
getting
that
killed,
school, get all the
and they
way
call
through
my
to the
mama and tell my
classroom?
mama, well, you know, Kimbo came up here trying to fight somebody and little boy killed him. I heard my mama say he
Yeah,
took his bitch ass up there.
right.
and
That's what I'm
and
saying.
and the
That
school is going to
liability right
provide
there.
everything that they need to
Show,
provide for the
show do.
documents to show that this was documented, because that school gonna get themselves out of that little bag.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
That's
they
a nice
will.
school, bro. If you don't have metal detectors, you got a nice
Yeah.
school.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that school is definitely gonna find a
But
way
in
to
our
get
hood, they
itself
got
out of
metal
that
detectors
bag.
in the elementaries,
Yep.
goddamn.
Like this right here gonna change the game, man. How
Yes,
can
it
you just
is.
walk up in another school
I
that
don't
you
think
don't
it's
even
changing
attend?
nothing. This ain't gonna change nothing.
No, because
Well,
at the end of the
School
day,
shootings been going on. Been
I
going
mean,
on.
but for a student to walk into school from another school, like you know what I'm saying?
Look, I
Like
was
you
gonna
don't.
do a story about a little girl who went to a whole school for a whole week, and the school didn't even pay her attention. She was just roaming through classes. This happens all
Yeah,
the
man,
time.
I'm gonna
This is
try
what
I
I'm
that.
mean,
saying.
and
None of
that's
that
the
what we
reason
talking
why I
about
say
is
it.
this
No,
shit gonna happen tomorrow.
I heard about that, King, guys. I heard
Right,
about
I was
that.
gonna do a video on it, but I let that go too. Like,
Like she
man,
been this
come on.
motherfucker just sitting there in the class. They ain't recognize something ain't right.
Yeah, just let her come the
Yeah,
next day, the next day. Like these
like
school
like me,
shootings,
me
kids coming into
myself.
schools that don't belong there. This happens all the time.
But see, and I don't know about it in Mississippi right now. They got school resource officers. They got police officers are designated to the school to
Right.
to 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 check. They at the door.
Ain't no
They
more hanging
outside.
downtown in the daytime type shit we
Yeah,
used to do when I was little. Yeah,
right.
they
Mm-hmm.
They
can't
they
let them see
they
your
out
ass
there.
walking around. You going down.
Yeah, they got a
Mm-hmm.
whole school. They got a whole school police force built, man. They got a police chief, and he got officers up under him in the school, and they call school
Tom,
resource
Tom,
officers.
Tom out, big press. I'm finna let you out of the mic. And God, if you shut your smart ass up too, you been saying a lot of smart shit lately and shit.
Well,
Don't
no,
nobody
man,
care.
whatever, man.
I handle people how the hell I want to handle it. You next, goddamn me. I'm handling your ass.
God must ain't noticed we
No,
ain't got
no,
a couple of them
no,
niggas around here
no,
no more.
no. She been picking with her bro. Goddamn me all week. Goddamn shooting slugs at me all week. Goddamn me hell. I ain't having it. Goddamn me shit. Goddamn, I talk to everybody the same, so it wasn't no need for you to even make that statement. I just checked the nigga earlier. If you would have been paying attention to the goddamn me lie, shit, fuck you mean. Go ahead, big pressure.
Yeah, man, but like I don't know the size of this school. I don't know how y'all in Texas run, but in Mississippi, these school resource officers, man, they like principals, man. They know the kids. They know the troublemakers. They know the problems. They know what's
Right.
going on. They know everything that's going
Mm-hmm.
on from the school. If it's a problem where it's a bully being addressed, they handle it from the school to the law enforcement to the parents. They shut
it's
that
well
shit down before it
documented.
get too far out of right. They try to stop it before it get to that point. You see what I'm saying?
They
They
failed
gon'
them in this one.
right,
Yeah,
right. How if you know this kid just got beat up like that, how he was able to? He in school trying to learn, and y'all let somebody walk in there and
Watch
invade
this.
his
How can you
his space.
anticipate that a little motherfucking ragamuffin from another school is gonna come up in there and do that? That was probably in their wildest motherfucking imagination if you think about it.
Yeah, I put it like this: if it was in a school in my area, they
Mm-hmm.
probably would have had some things in play. He wouldn't have been able to get to that classroom where that
right,
child
right.
was if they
No,
knew
they
that
should have. They
this
should have had, but he
this.
probably looked like the brother that go there. He used the brother name or some shit. Ain't no telling shit.
I mean,
But
I don't know. I
they
mean,
supposed to be safe. We all send
yeah,
our kids to school hoping that they safe in their classrooms. You know what I'm saying?
right. That's what we do, and that's the reason why I say that school gonna have some liability on their hands behind this.
Like you
And
see
that's
how
They're
they
what
gonna
trigger,
triggered
find
you
him
see how they
on
whichever
move
way to
their
himself.
dig
trigger, huh?
themselves out of that ditch, because that right there, that wasn't supposed to happen. And
Mm-mm.
somebody parent is on that school ass about that.
Mm-hmm. I
That's
mean,
crazy.
even if my child wasn't involved, I wouldn't feel safe sending them back to that school, knowing that they allowing people to just walk in freely and not being checked and not being searched and or not being questioned by
Exactly.
somebody in
So
authority.
somebody parent is really gonna be up there stating that they don't feel safe with their child being in there,
Right.
and, and
And they gon'
somebody's
and
gonna
they
look
gon'
for some type of conversation.
I
yup.
don't feel safe, and I don't even go to that school. Shit, they pistol whipping niggas and shit.
Right. Right.
I thought you at
Every
least supposed to
parent,
graduate before you get pistol whooped. The fuck?
every
Right.
parent
Whoop
Right.
the
is
shit.
want some
That's something that
conversation.
happened to you when you're an older
When
person or
you
something.
grown, this nigga ain't
Yeah.
still in
Yeah.
school. Nigga, I'm supposed to be worried about getting the if I want low fat or regular motherfucking milk in the cafeteria, not getting jumped.
Yeah, man. You know, we done heard about this stuff happening, but it usually on the walk to school, getting off the
Mm-hmm.
bus or something like that in the neighborhood. But dude got they came in him in the classroom, man. That's a
That's why I said
school,
this
man.
well
That's a
documented, and that
school
school on
liability, bro.
Man,
that
It's
I can
on
school
that
is
remember
supposed to
school.
beefing
get
with niggas.
themselves
We
out
was
of
at
that.
school and we in class, nigga don't look at each other, don't say nothing to each other. If we got to do a project together, whatever, we gonna get through the day. You know, make it while we at school. We ain't gonna fuck up our school because our parents. We get out of school and walk down the street, we can knock each other motherfucking teeth out.
Mm-hmm.
But like kids don't have
Exactly.
that shit no more. It's all about up in the next ante. Just fuck it. Right here and now, I'm gonna kill the teacher, the art motherfucking teacher. I'm gonna kill the PE teacher
But
and that nigga with the crossing
but
guard. Yeah, that trigger. They want to kill the crossing guard now, man.
but
Crossing
but
guard ain't get none of nobody.
but bro, ain't it safe to say though, man? For us, this is foreign land for us, man. It ain't like we don't been through this before. You know what I'm saying? This ain't like something that our kids or our people do, man. This more of the white country town type kids. You
Mm-hmm.
know?
It's been a few shooting, you know, in
Yeah,
good schools
it's
in
been a
Dallas
few
City.
Very
Yeah.
But
few.
shootings
that's
too.
not
Very
it's
few.
not no that's some
What
every
what
other
what
year
what we
type
had
shit.
what we had the shooting at the basketball game was the last big shooting down here where the kids
We had
got
some
killed.
shit like that.
Yeah, at the
This is this
basketball
is
game
this
in
is
Oak Cliff.
definitely white people shit. It is.
Yeah,
It's white
but I
people
don't see
shit.
white people gonna go in there and kill about 10 plus
Right?
motherfuckers.
Man, we
They
know the
going
safe at
big.
that fucking school. We know don't do that shit at school. Why would you do that and they know you? The
This
fuck?
was more
Mm-hmm.
so.
Mhm.
This
They
was
got
more
your
so
whole ID on
targeted.
file in the office. Fuck
This
you
was
out there
all.
shooting for.
This young man, he operated off pure emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Facts.
that's why I said this more targeted. This he knew who he wanted. He knew who he was looking for. He knew
Yeah.
why he was looking for him. And the school knew
Mm-hmm.
who he was looking for and
Well,
why he was
shit,
looking
hell,
for him.
this a crime then, y'all. What y'all talking about?
Salute
This
that,
is a
baby.
crime. This ain't like self
He
defense
knew he
now,
was
man.
looking for because the nigga just was in the classroom whooping
Hey,
his ass.
Kimbo,
How the
but
fuck
y'all,
I was supposed to know who just
how
whooped me?
y'all think this is definitely a crime with everything y'all don't say that make me think more that this nigga guilty. Hell, goddamn, he playing this shit.
Hey, salute
Nah,
everybody.
Yeah, he planned it when
What
he
up,
came in there
coach?
with a lawyer.
salute, coach.
He
He
planned
shouldn't
that.
have never left
Salute
and went to
Coach
go
Doe.
Right.
get the gun.
Right.
Oh, he left him
See,
when
I
he got
didn't
the
know that
gun.
until
He
y'all
had to
started
get it out
talking.
the locker, the car, somewhere because he didn't have it right there in the classroom where the fight was at. I guess
Hey,
he
I got a
left. They
question
thought he
for
was going to
everybody.
go to the office.
But
He was going to go
but
cry in the
but
car.
but check that, Kimbo. Why
Go
would
ahead.
that kid still be in the school if he left to go get a
Talking
gun?
shit, I'm pumped up. Yeah, these niggas can't
Oh
fuck with
well,
me. I just whooped
well.
Trigger in the classroom. Yeah, you trying to, nigga want to be seen. Why do you even come
Mm-hmm.
up to the school to do it? You asked
So the
me a
Mm-hmm.
gun was
question
close
about an
by. That gun
irrational
wasn't in
ass
no
nigga.
car.
You
That
you
Hey,
gun
can
asked
I
me
had
a
ask
to
y'all a
question.
be
question?
You asked me
in
a
a car
question
in a,
about an
in a
irrational person.
locker.
I
That gun
can't
had
Right.
to
blame
be
on
in a
him because I
locker.
would have never
Somewhere
went to the bigger
somebody was
school.
holding that gun for him. That gun wasn't in
Yeah.
no car.
Yeah. They
Hey,
gun
do
one in
y'all,
no car. I
Oh
don't think so either.
goddamn! Now you tried.
Okay,
I
hey,
a
was just
student.
saying, I
Hold
don't
on,
think so
y'all.
either.
Let me read this.
Go
A
ahead.
student walked in my school 2 weeks ago to fight another student. Mind you, the child hadn't been to school in weeks, but gained access inside. And that's just it. That's in the Grove, just at Dallas can, the Texas can.
That shit type of shit happens for real.
Right.
What you
And
saying,
then
coach?
that's the
hey, I
reason
got a
why.
question.
Yeah, because you
What's
can't
up,
deny
coach?
no kid to come inside the school if they was already a
Hold
part of the
Yeah,
school.
that's the reason why
on.
IDs need to be
Let
checked
let
at the door.
let coach get his shit off real quick. Cause hey, he
Hey,
been
I
trying. I
know
see
this
his
just
thing lighting up.
Yeah.
a real simple question. Hey, have y'all ever known a kid that got bullied to have a grill?
They have a
Yeah.
what?
To
A
have a
grill.
grill.
Yeah.
A
A
black
Yeah,
grill.
grill.
grill. That just man, you got niggas down here working at McDonald's got grills or shit.
Hold on, but think about this.
LGBT community got
But
grills
what
around
the
here.
grill? Hold on, what the grill
It's
got to
just
do
a
with this shit?
style.
Hold on,
I was about
I'm
to
just
say the
just
same
just
thing,
think about
Trigger.
a little dude from the hood, from
Yeah.
not from the, you know what I'm saying? He grew up in the hood and whatever, you know what I'm saying? But he come from the hood. He come from all that and he got a grill. Y'all really think he been bullied like that? I'm just thinking, you know what
I
I'm saying?
seen how the little brother did him in the
Hey,
classroom.
hey, look,
And they said
Coach.
they got video of him getting pistol whipped and all that shit. It was on
Yeah,
social media, but they
see,
took it down.
see, Coach. This is the thing, man. The new bullying in the black community, it comes from the lesser halves. They bully the more the ones who get
Right.
everything, who parents got money. And if your parents got money or your guardian got money and they buying you grills, or if you hustling, I
Yeah, I
don't know
saw the
what he was
video.
really doing. But it comes from the ones that really don't have. You know what I'm saying? It's a battle
Yeah.
between the haves and the have-nots in our community bullying. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
guess
if you sending your kid to school
It's
with a
haters,
whole lot
man.
and you showing
Hater ass parents raise hater ass kids, man. Remember I told
right.
y'all
If
that.
your kids got on the
Damn
new
sure
Fresh
do.
J's every time they drop, if your kid that ain't gonna make the other kids like them more. It gonna make them hate them more. And I
see,
think that's probably what it was.
Especially
I
when
guess
you
I'm
get
just
around
having
a
a
group
hard
of other
time.
kids that got the hatred in their heart.
Mm-hmm.
See, I guess I'm just having a hard time with the belief on, you know what I'm saying, certain aspects to the
It
game
looked like it was
when it
just
comes
one
to
of
that.
him coaching. It was a bunch of them from what they, even when the little brother came up there to get him, they say he had his little crew with him. He didn't come in the classroom by himself. He had some
See,
guys with him.
I understand everything, you know what
That
I'm saying?
was
I ain't
premeditated.
speculating.
Then.
I'm just going off what I see and what I know from these
No.
little
That's
dudes.
how we build, fam. That's how we
You know what I'm
build.
saying? And
You
from
gotta
what I
make sure
see,
we ain't missing nothing. Shit.
Right.
but
Absolutely.
I'm just saying from what I see from these little dudes, you know what I'm saying, that I interact with every day. You know what I'm saying? If a little dude got a grill, you know what I'm saying, he even if he come from a rich life, even if his parents is lawyers and doctors, he trying to live a certain life. See what I'm saying? He trying to put
Mm-hmm.
up a certain image. He
You
trying to do a
think
certain
so?
thing. So I kind of have a hard time feeling that, you know what I'm saying, a little dude that's perpetrating with a grill and all this and all that, and shit, he getting bullied. That's just kind of hard to me. I
but
just feel like shit, we
I
gotta
can
I
have
think,
with
understand.
but down here, bro,
but
in
coach,
Texas in the South, everybody wear grills. People, you know,
Yeah,
these
yeah, in the
Right.
South.
little kids,
Right.
you
That's what
got
I'm
kids
Mm-hmm.
thinking.
11,
Yep.
12. It's just the culture.
but
That
Yeah,
don't
but
mean
that's
those
what I'm
that don't
saying,
mean that
y'all.
he was trying to be bad, because from what they say about
Yeah.
him, he ain't
Hey,
been in no trouble. Nigga got his
I
grades
understand,
A1, about to graduate. He was being a good
bro,
kid. Only problem he had was
that's what I was
the
about to say. Who's to
robbers.
say that they did? Who's to say that they didn't just look at this kid and was like, he got money and I don't got money,
Mm-hmm.
say,
and
Right.
coach,
I'm just ready to
coach,
take what he got.
coach, even
okay, I'm
kids,
gonna tell y'all
coach,
like this. Okay, I'm gonna
coach,
tell you. Hold on.
coach,
Let
hold on,
me tell y'all this.
coach. Even kids in small towns and just suburbs, everybody wear grills, bro. Like that,
Okay,
that ain't.
I'm gonna give
I
y'all
can
an
That
see
don't
his
example,
make
man.
I
I'm
can
just
see
that
his
don't make him
perspective
tough. He
on
could
it.
be
I
a coward
understand.
with a grill.
okay. I'm gonna give y'all some. All right, I had a little cousin, bro. This some years ago. Shit,
Right.
he came from a rich family. See what I'm saying? But him and his brother, they always was into shit, doing shit. See what I'm saying? That rich kids don't do. See what I'm saying? They hung with little dudes that, you know what I'm saying? They knew, hey man, them little dudes about that life. See what I'm saying? So they tried to be that type of kid. See what I'm saying? And them little dudes end up getting, one got lost in the sauce, come to prison, the other one got killed. See what I'm saying? So for me, I just have a hard time feeling that, hey, if a kid trying to do this and trying to do that, then I just don't feel like that kid is really getting bullied. They might have got picked on and been fighting and just been a chump, but I just don't feel like it really getting bullied like that. That's just me.
No,
That
no,
might have
no,
been the
But
no.
case right there.
I think getting
hold on.
pistol whipped is getting
We,
bullied
we
though.
can't
Hey,
all
let me
go
That
with
might have
that.
been the case
Robbing
right
me,
there.
taking my stuff. That's
Yeah.
not brotherly.
Hold on, be pressure. Everybody, hold on. Let me say
Go ahead,
this, man.
sir.
I hear rich kids are different than like the norm rich kids. Rich kids are like kind of like hood kids in their own way. They got their own cliques
Yes,
here.
the hell they are.
They
Mm-hmm.
have they have shootouts out here and fights and shit, just like niggas do in the hood. They bring the hood shit to like their communities and make their areas hood. It be like a rich hood community. So I ain't really like had experience with a privileged kid that just act good and act like he really got something. All these kids out here, hell, the rich kids, they gonna go score them and some sell drugs too. Like that's just how it is.
That's the
Yeah, and
NBA
that's
young boy
and,
on.
and look, and Trigger. That's the
That's my
reason why
point
he
though.
pulled his. He played his ultimate gangster card at that school. He played his ultimate gangster card. He had to. He had to show. He lost the fight. They taking his money, and in
Hold
order
on,
for him to show his
big pressure. Back
ultimate
up the car
gangster
right
card.
quick. Let's do grown man talking right quick. I lost the fight, but why in the fuck am I even fighting? I didn't ask to fight.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait. I didn't agree to fight you.
Right.
You decided to come up here and fuck with me.
Right.
So how you gonna
Right.
wait? So how you gonna put the rules of engagement on me? Once you come
Right.
fuck with me, we didn't make no
Right.
agreement, so all the rules go out the window. Big
So
pressure.
Appreciate that, Parker.
He could have
That's
blew
what
that
I'm
little boy
saying.
head off in that classroom.
That's what I'm saying. He
And
obviously
it was
that's
more
what
than
his
just, it was
intention
more than
was.
one. It was
I
he
don't think
divided
he had
up.
nothing to prove. I think he wanted that shit to stop.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Like I'm
But
sick
I'm
of
just
this
saying.
shit.
I'm
Like I like
just
watch
saying.
this big pressure. A lot of times you have niggas that say you go to jail. Just so happen you say the wrong thing when you get checked in, you get classified. You trying not to be affiliated with the gang shit, so you telling these people, nah, I ain't with no gangs, I ain't whoop to whoop, sudden. You fuck up, get yourself housed with a whole bunch of enemies. You might be a tough nigga, you might be able to fight, you ain't no hoe, but you might be in a situation to where you outnumbered, where you can't win.
That's what I'm saying. So what you do? What you do?
It's kind of what he did. He just chose.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
His
That's what I'm saying.
decision was where he chose
Right. And that's the only
handle
thing.
that.
That's the only thing. That's the only. That was his last stand. That was
I
his
ain't gonna,
last stand.
I ain't
After
gonna
they
lie, bro.
pistol whipped him, after they did all that to him, his last stance was there at that school. They came in the classroom to mess with him, and he took his last stance right there.
That's
And
a
that,
better way to put it.
Hold on. I ain't gonna
go
lie,
ahead,
bro.
Trick.
I ain't gonna lie. After the pistol whooping happened, man, it wasn't no fighting no more any goddamn way.
That's what I'm saying.
And when you
And
came to
this
fight me, you
man
got a gun
already
on you
on
now.
camera numerous
Yo.
of times. They had this man on camera numerous of times getting whooped and getting bullied. Who's to say he didn't just have? He was just like he woke up that morning and was like, you know what?
Right.
It's not gonna happen today.
Yeah, he didn't leave home saying I'm gonna go kill them.
A lot of our kids, bro,
Right.
like in the TYC system and shit, man. They use you commission. A lot of these kids, man, they still actually kids mentally. It's just somebody was fucking them, or they was put in a situation, an environment that they probably shouldn't have been in, or an environment that shouldn't even motherfucking me exist, if you ask me.
Yep.
That's what's getting our motherfucking kids, bro. We could go back and forth all day about the choices they made, this and that. Man, them kids ain't even equipped with the tools to handle no shit. Man, they handling war zone shit in high school, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You at war. You got motherfuckers pistol whooping you. You got niggas with, and they probably had a motherfucking a Draco or something. They don't tell them what they pulling on this dude. They ain't got no gun. So I gotta walk to school, deal with these niggas just like I'm in enemy territory. I gotta walk to school. Hopefully they just want to fight and take my money today, or just whoop me.
Yep.
Now they got guns. They pistol whip. Now I don't know if nobody ever got pistol whipped before, because I have, but I done goddamn me been hit with a gun before. Not pistol, but I know them hoes heavy. I know them pounds, them 9 pounds, ain't that metal hitting you upside your motherfucking head ain't no joke. That'll put you.
I said, who's to say if those videos that he had on and people were showing in the school and on Facebook and everything, who's to say that those videos didn't get him to the point where he was like, this shit not happening today?
Yeah, that's what I feel.
Hey, the best gun to hit a nigga upside the head with is a revolver. You gotta hit him with the revolver.
We don't need no listen.
And when you hit him, pull the trigger at the same time. Listen, one-on-one. I don't mean to get off top. One-on-one. Slap him and pull the trigger at the same time. Yeah.
He got to shot.
No, that's what they say allegedly.
Hey, look, but see, that's the thing. He didn't leave home with intention to say, I'm not going to school today. I'm finna go hunt them down. He went to school. Sit in his classroom, did what he supposed to do. Yeah, he didn't leave home with intention to do that, but he was ready for it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, as he should have
And you
been.
know
Yeah,
what?
that's what I'm saying. He
Watch this
woke up
Trigger.
that
He was
morning.
hearing that the little boy Isaiah, the brother, was gonna come up there. So he was thinking they were gonna have a confrontation after school, before school, outside or something. So when the nigga brought him to the classroom, that fucked him up. He said, "Oh, this nigga is colors crazy."
And that's why who's to say his brother didn't see the clip? It was like, man, I know them people ain't beating on you like that up there. And he's like, yeah,
No,
man,
the brother was with the other niggas who. The brother was with the nigga who was getting robbed. Tim.
Those
That's
was the
Tim.
brothers.
Tim is the dude who did the shooting and shit, right? And goddamn me, the little brother name is Isaiah. That's who came up there to the school. Isaiah came up there. Him and his homeboys came up there to check Tim, because Tim had been talking shit about them, robbing him, beating him, doing all that, like they felt like he was gonna do something about it. So nigga don't even give him the right to talk shit about what they did to him. What? That nigga talking shit? They so motherfucking tough. It's like, nigga, you can't even talk shit, nigga. That we robbed you. You better shut up. You a hoe on Bloods. Like he did. He went up there and beat him up, talking about, yeah, you a hoe. You on Blood. All that. Like, come on, man. You gonna say all that on this camera? So now they gonna make it a gang thing. And you probably ain't even no real gang member. But hollering on Blood on camera will get your ass a gang charge.
Exactly.
He
a gang member now.
He a gang member now. Yeah, for real.
Everything that Tim gets punished with, them other guys need to get punished too. They need to get all the same thing. Cause even the one got shot, get him the same thing Tim get. Cause that's
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
hey, Kimbo,
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what the police told me last time? While we talking about the gang stuff in the video, the police were taking pictures of, you know how they take pictures of your tattoos and stuff.
Yeah.
He had me, what Blood said on you? I said, I'm not in no gang. He said, it says right there, member of Blood. I said, oh, nah, that's money over business. He said, member of Blood. He said, what Blood said to you?
Tupac tried this shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, they know them hoes.
Question.
They know everything about everything. You know why? You got somebody gonna tell them. You got to realize you have niggas who probably not really from the little clique or neighborhood from that area. They some cowards or real young, a little brother not really with the shit. Police know all they gotta do is jam them up, catch them at school, doing some shit, stealing out the store. They gonna find out everything they want to know about y'all now. And we got social media now.
For a soda and a bag of chips.
Wait, it used to be them baseball cards.
Yeah. Some bubble gum.
Nigga, me and my partner was talking about this shit the other day, Trick, and I didn't realize that. He was like, bro, you don't realize, like in the early 90s and shit, nigga, the police used to come through the hood and they used to get out the car and interact with people, talk to the women, talk to men, the old people, call the little kids to the car, give them some candy or baseball cards. Shit, nigga. Say, nigga, we way far removed from that shit, nigga.
Shit, they ain't doing that no more.
Look, everybody's staring at them, and they staring at everybody like a stare down when them hoes ride through. Everybody stop doing what they doing, even if you ain't doing nothing. Because a lot of times you don't know if they coming with good intentions. You don't never know what they plan is. They just jump out on some shit. They'll make up some shit sometime fucking with people. But a lot of times they be coming because niggas be fucking up. I ain't gonna lie.
And I wouldn't even be surprised if he get in that interrogation room and say that I've been bullied on social media.
Yeah, I already told
bullied in school.
Man, y'all hit that like button if y'all coming in here.
His mom and them had a press conference and everything. They got real lawyers. They ain't got no bullshit. I ain't see it, but they told me my boy was up there. Trigger, I gotta go check it out.
Who, Charleston?
Yeah, say Charleston was up there. You know, that's his area, Arlington or whatever.
Hey, if it had anything to do with police being there, I'm pretty sure he was there.
Straight up.
Hey, man, get up out my home, man. Hey, now watch this though. You know he got down, man. That shit he be saying. I can say this, man. The man did. He got some weird ways. I'm gonna say this, bro.
Man, let me ask you a question. How is gangs being more responsible for killing our people than slavery?
Bro, that's just one. That's one of them. Watch this.
That's
Hold on,
wait.
The
gang mentality.
You gotta watch this.
Hold on. Now we just gonna say that for a live stream.
Right,
We gonna say that for a live stream.
Do you understand what colorful conversation is, Trigger?
Man, we gonna say that.
You understand? Sometimes you say
Hold
shit.
your ground, Trig.
But emphasis.
Kill both.
You know it's not 100% correct, but you're trying to give people an idea of what you mean. You know it's not right, but I gotta say something outlandish, because if I say it on the line of what you already heard, you're not gonna remember what the fuck I said. So sometimes I gotta jump out the window sometime. Only a smart motherfucker can do that and still stay on track though, Trigger. A damn fool will lose it all. To hold that shit like, hey, one day I'm gonna have to tell y'all about the capital offender program, man, and thanking errors and all that shit, man. I already know what the man using on y'all. That's why it's funny to me. I've been through the same programs I done told y'all before. Y'all don't be listening. That man ain't doing nothing but programming, bro. That's the shit they teach you when you done committed a crime to make you responsible for your motherfucking crime. You can't fuck what happened to you. What about your motherfucking victims? That's what we want to hear you talk about. Let's speak about, nigga, they make us react out our crimes. You got to be the victim. Whoever you cool with got to play you, where they kill you. It's like some whole mental shit, bro. But they give us a whole, it's a college level motherfucking course they give you with this shit. But bro got out of school, he still kept going to school for that shit. I don't know how long he went. So he actually be really fucking with them kids in them cases and shit. That other shit, bro, is an internet motherfucking persona, some bullshit that nigga be putting up, because I know the nigga better than that. All that old fuck nips, all that, man, that's just the whole motherfucker's attention. Because you know why, Trigger? All that man proving is how weak we are as a motherfucking person. If all I got to do is say fuck something, you gonna kill me, man. We'll never be able to.
It ain't just this week. It ain't just this week to see that perspective is weak.
Man, let me say this.
I can't fuck with can't get right.
Man,
no, shit. You see, watch this.
Hold on, let me say this.
I get his point of view, but
I get it.
I bring it ain't like that. If you see anything we was on, all we did was went back and forth, back and forth. I don't agree with it, but I get it because I done studied both sides of the spectrum. I know what make a motherfucker like that, and I know what motherfucker make a motherfucker like me. At the end of the day, I gotta realize that the police jump out the car, they gonna shoot me and that nigga. They don't give a fuck what people believe.
Is it safe to say he can't truly understand gangbanging history because he didn't start gangbanging until he was incarcerated? Man, he ain't a person lived and raised up in the gang culture, so he can't understand how people respond to that shit or feel about it anyway, no matter how old they is.
Shit like I know a bunch of gang members. I grew up around them. I don't know what his response might be, but I wouldn't be speaking on that shit if I wasn't with it. I get that. Yeah, the black people killed a whole bunch of motherfuckers. Yeah, Bloods and Crips have killed a whole bunch of black people. That shit is not right, but that's not my conversation. I just keep telling y'all, my conversation is, why does this motherfucking element even exist? See, bro, that's why I like to take it to, and that's why the conversation get cut off with them, because they don't want to go there. Why is my community like this then after all these motherfucking years? We can send motherfuckers to the moon for free rides. We got niggas with all these $1 million, all these punk-ass, rich-ass, tough-ass rappers. But our hood's still fucked up, bro. What is it? Like, make me understand this. Somebody playing us, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with no pretty speeches. It ain't got nothing to do with no motherfucking social media, none of this shit. Somebody is playing us, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why my conversation don't fit good with bro conversation. Because I want to talk about the condition we in, nigga. Why hood still like this? Why I always ask y'all, even with myself, I didn't understand, bro, when I was 18, 19, why I couldn't think outside the box and why I thought bullshit was the shit. I knew it was wrong, Trick. I knew I was tripping. That's why I understand these little kids now. That little kid knew if I go to school with this motherfucking gun, it's gonna be fucked up. But Trigger, he accepted that shit like a man, bro.
Yeah, he accepted it.
What can you say about that? That's being a man. Hey, I've been getting bullet pumped. He could have killed all them dudes, and we would have been like, man, he wrong in the He could have just let them keep robbing him. They ain't hurt him. At least they just pistol whip him. They ain't kill him though.
Time or not, he did what he supposed to. He just did it in the school.
But my argument ain't with no motherfucking gangs, bro, because we want to keep it funky, keep it 1,000. Motherfuckers in gangs ain't the only people kill people, bro. The Bloods and the Crips just get that motherfucking title because they got a name for that shit. Everybody kills somebody. Watch this. Every time a motherfucking Christian kills somebody, you don't see them that Christian.
You know how consistent that is? You know how consistent that is.
You hear me, Trigger? Every time that a Muslim kill somebody here, Muslim or he black, bro, that's the media playing tricks on us. Yep. A white boy goes kill a whole the white boy went to Las Vegas and killed a whole motherfucking crowd full of white people. But they gonna make y'all think black on black crime is the motherfucking shit. That's a mental trick. See, if I say all that, what I say, Trigger, don't go with what Buddy's saying. You know what I'm
William
saying?
and Becky, right?
I'm about being responsible for self. Fuck all them tricks they doing. Nigga, if we gonna fix us, we gotta fix it. And ain't no nigga with no funny speech and no comedy skits gonna fix that, bro. That's one of them conversations I can't even have with people because that's too deep for people. I'm talking about holding
Kimbo,
responsibility
you need to
for us,
go.
bro.
You need to go live. I'll join
If
your
the
live
Crips
on
was the
that.
Crips and the Bloods was the Bloods like they supposed to be, we wouldn't even have to do this, Trigger. That was they motherfucking jobs. That's what they was supposed
real
to do.
talk right there.
Now they flipped the script, bro. Now we got some new shit. It ain't about keeping the house. Now it's about tearing up the hood. You got niggas on getting platinum motherfucking albums talking about how they destroy the motherfucking community. How can a nigga like me fight that? And I'm telling them, hey, homie, that's not the way. But I can't fight no nigga with no hit songs and none of that shit. All I can tell you, but when they go to jail, they can't get a little baby or NBA young boy on the phone. Trick, you know where they get on the phone? The OG nigga. Hey, man, vouch for me. Let these niggas know I'm from the hood so they don't fuck with me down here. But they don't want to listen. They don't listen to me, Trigger, till they get hemmed up. I don't know what kind of program that man got going on. If I supported that shit like that, nigga, I'll be right there screaming and yelling with dude. But my problem ain't with no motherfucking gangs, my nigga. I know how to deal with them. I done been through California everywhere. Ain't nobody bother me or fuck with me. If you don't disrespect nobody, nigga, you don't get disrespect. That's anywhere. So you're not gonna catch me on this bitch talking about fuck this nigga. Fuck. That's not my motherfucking mood. I wasn't raised like that. I don't move like that. And I wouldn't teach nobody that shit, Trigger. That shit gonna get a nigga head knocked off their motherfucking shoulders where I'm from.
King God, you see how I did that, boy? I'm cold.
I know. Look, you see,
Nah, nigga, I'm gonna give it to you raw, Trigger. Nah, for real. Nah, I'm gonna give it to you. My shit don't fit.
I'm already hipped up with.
My shit don't fit like that, nigga. I be talking about. I tell a nigga, hey man, we be talking about what we gonna do to change the youth or whatever. Okay, let's say we take their music from them, Trigger. No more rap music, no more hip hop, no more Dracos. They gonna replace it with something else. They gonna start getting cute knives or something, nigga. For real. We be want to put band-aids over the real motherfucking problem, bro.
No, we can't.
That ain't it. So I ain't with none of that shit. That's the easiest motherfucking trick in the world. If I want to come up off of talking about the strife for the black community, nigga, we got endless numbers.
Right.
Endless numbers, Trigger. I understand what make people like them.
Tommy
Sotomayers and all them niggas, man. I give them.
Hey, you know I know goddamn me shit.
I study them niggas, but it's a lane for them. I'm just not built for that shit, Trigger. It's like a nigga get up, fuck my mama. I'm not built for that, Trigger. I never do that shit. I never been over backwards to impress no motherfucker, bro. Not for this internet. If they can't take my realness,
though, Kimbo. Hey, these niggas don't really be from the soil, man. We from the soil, bro. These niggas don't really be from the soil, bro.
Them, Trigger. I don't knock their truth, though. That's the difference between me. They might knock me and be like, oh, that nigga, he was with that shit. Like he said about the other nigga, shit. Nigga, I wear a blue Chicago Bulls hat, so I know nigga gonna say, oh, that nigga still with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, subconsciously I might be. But it's a thing called inactive and active, though. You gonna always, bro, that's like saying, because you learned how to ride a motherfucking bike when you were little, you ain't supposed to ride a bike when you get big. See, I get these games, bro, because I've been through the same programs. No, these are weak arguments that the regular motherfucker not gonna even think of because you playing psychological games. You asking them question after question. You ain't getting them time to process. You're gonna keep hitting them with shit. I understand this shit. But see, I'm a nigga. I'm gonna slow you down. Hold on. Let's stop the car right here. We're gonna stop right here.
I finna go in too, Brazy. Thank you for that, boy. I finna go in. No. I was. It's something going on in the chat. Brazy took care of it already.
No, and it be fucked up though, Trigger, because nigga, I got partners who really, really fucked up that I got love for. So that shit, that ain't nothing. That just, hey man, if you my partner, you my partner. Even if I don't agree with you, because one thing at the end of the day, Trigger, I don't know if I'm 100% right, bro. I'm just giving you my passion and what I really feel, what I love about my people, bro.
Yeah.
I used to be on the other end of the spectrum. I didn't give a fuck about nobody, bro. And one thing that helped me do that was learning about who the fuck I was and learning about my history. It made me look at my brothers differently, bro. But that argument, some niggas don't like that shit. Some niggas gonna be like, man, fuck that history shit. What that history gonna do for me? If I take your gang banging from you, I gotta replace it with some, Trigger.
Yeah.
You got to give them something. You got to give them. Everybody want to be a part of something. Don't nobody want to be walking around this bitch that don't belong to nothing, Trigger.
Mm-hmm. For shit show.
That goes into the topic of discussion. This young man he felt like he ain't have nobody in his corner.
But watch
He
this
told
though.
the
This is the
schools,
funny
he
part
told
though.
the-
Watch this, King guys. This is the part we just missed.
let me finish, Kimbo.
Go ahead.
You know, he told the schools, he told what parents he did have, and nobody really paid attention. You know, the schools say they documented it, but we know, I know at least, the schools don't always do the full extent of what they should do. You see what I'm saying? So what you're saying tied into that. So I'm just making that point.
No, for sure. But why this
But continue,
was so
God.
fucked up. This was so fucked up. Watch this. No, I don't agree with the man, but the same young man that I'm over here defending so passionately, the Tim dude. Hey, man, this man was just on TV with the man mama, Trigger.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I look past the annex and all the bullshit to get YouTube videos and get y'all attention. I know what the man doing. I knew him before that shit. That's why I put a couple of snippets of the video so people to see. Hey, man, he entertaining like most people doing. I'm going to fight Earl. I'm going to do all. Hey, that's entertaining, bro. If y'all quit tuning in, watching that shit, a motherfucker will stop.
Facts.
But long as people tuning in, who am I to tell a motherfucker don't feed their family? That's a hater. Hey, man, feed your family. Do what you got to do. I told you, nigga, I one of the people the man first called when nigga was fucking on the internet. But he was blind, he was this, whooped the way, he was ugly, all this. He asked me, bro, what I supposed to do? I said, hey, man, if a man hit you, bro, hit him back. I didn't know the nigga was going to hit back like that. Goddamn. That's a shit talking motherfucker, Trigger. That's what this the thing.
Go ahead,
if a
God.
motherfucker don't come over there fucking with him, you'll never hear none of that fine shit out that man's mouth. That shit is built for people that come on that channel fucking with him. But a lot of people tune in, they start taking it personal. So what I'm saying must be something to it if it's touching so many people, bro. Why is it pissing people off? Because everybody said this same stupid ass shit. What is it about this one-eye ass nigga that he ain't no tough guy? He ain't big enough to whoop no. What is it about this little nigga getting on there? Is it because he's small or that's what amuses me about it?
No, he just be saying dumb shit.
We're supposed to look at it like I laugh at the shit.
I do too, but it's still dumb shit.
But the only thing I don't like about it though, Trigger, like I said, I still consider nigga my homeboy because he ain't never disrespected me or did nothing wrong to me.
Yeah.
I can't speak for Nip. That's rolling 60s in them business. I can't speak for a motherfucking me, DMX Nip. Yeah, that was some hoe ass shit. But the way the internet made, all I gotta do is come out tomorrow and say I apologize, Trigger.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yes.
Man, this man a motherfucking me, a genius on the low with that shit. But it's just not my lane. And I don't ever want to step on his toes and be speaking against it, so I don't. I just give you what I can give you, because shit, what is the end of the day? What if we find out, nigga, the day we died that all of us was wrong and this nigga was right? Shit, that'll confuse the fuck out of me.
Nah, for shit show. Me too.
Shit, but that's how funny life be sometimes. It's like a box of chocolate, somebody said.
Life or like a box of chocolate.
Bro, that shit's so weird to me. I can't defend some of that shit because it's so weird to me. I be like, what the fuck? Like I watch niggas sometimes be like, come on, man, what the fuck? Like, man, this man just say this. Like,
I know you know better than that.
But I look at it like, but I gotta keep in mind, it's entertainment, it's social media. You create some people creating a character for this shit, Trigger. They said I'm gonna get on this bitch and say the wildest shit and see what it do. Shit. Maybe I need to say some wild shit.
Shit, when you know human behavior, it's easy to understand I wouldn't call it genius, but just for lack of a better word, the genius of antagonizing the people who watch you.
Right,
it's a genius to that.
Facts.
You just got to know how to human.
I didn't realize there was so many motherfuckers fall for it.
The whole world fall for dumb shit. The whole world is responders. Like you say something, I got to respond. Whether it's personally towards me or not, if I feel some type of way, this platform is made so that I can speak on it, even though it has nothing to do with me. Just knowing human nature, man. Just know human nature. You know? And dealing with human nature, we looking at, I'm trying to come back to it every once in a while, but just looking at human nature, we could tell, well, in my personal opinion, if whoever was raising this young man would have told him to drop his nuts early and nip it in the bud early.
Right.
Throw hands, attack with everything you got every time you see him or whatever. A lot of this shit would have been nipped in the bud.
Right.
That's the thing. We in a society that raised punks and want to keep us as punks. I don't care if he had a grill, dreadlocks, I don't care about none of that. I know once this boy or his brother or all of them, whoever, put their hands on you the first time, that was enough. Let's wait for him. Call me up. We'll come to the school. We'll both handle it. Whatever it is, you should have nipped it in the bud early, because it gets to this point where emotionally you're bullying this person. And, you know, I'm not with bullying. I'm not with him shooting people up. I'm not with any of that type of shit. It's just he had to deal with some psychological effects, emotional effects, all because he wasn't told or taught to nip that shit in the bud early. If you're scared, it's okay to be scared, but nip it in the bud, because what's going to happen is he's going to say he can get away with it as many times as he can get away with it.
That's why the little brother came. The big brother got away with it. You a hoe, nigga. I'm gonna do it too.
Exactly.
I'm gonna send my little brother up there on you. Not my big brother. I'm gonna send my little brother.
Exactly. That would have never happened. Never.
Fat man. Hold on, break, y'all. Welcome to the Grown Man Talking Panel. It consists of Pooh Black, who has a badass headache. He's somewhere laid up at home. King Guys and Kimbo Greedy, man. Over here, you're entitled to your own opinion. We can agree to disagree to agree. Voice your opinion respectfully. Dust your feet off before you ring my doorbell. The doorbell is the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Don't be a hater your whole life. If you haven't subscribed to King Guys, subscribe to King Guys. If you haven't subscribed to Big Homie Kimbo Greedy, definitely go subscribe to him. Miles, I need y'all to drop them links over there. Subscribe to Pooh Black if y'all already ain't subscribed to Pooh Black, man. We need to go. We got another topic, so we could come back to that closing out the show, but I want to go to the other topic, man. Now that it's been said, man, we talk about these girls and how they move and what the things they do for us, the bud injections and stuff, and things like that. Now we looking at it, they have made prostitution a felony, man. With that being said, man, if you look at a lot of websites and stuff, they don't took the fees down where you can't put no bullshit or all this and that on it, man. They putting task force together. I already see
which
people.
Websites are you speaking of, Trigger?
I'm speaking on like
no,
just interested minds.
Okay. I'm finna give them to you, goddamn.
I'm fucking with you. I don't want your back page shut down, so you ain't gonna say that.
Back page shut down. The only thing they got open right now is list crawlers, and I believe it's open for a reason, so they can do their things on there. They gonna do their prostitute things on there.
That name sounds too motherfucking creepy.
Yeah, list crawlers. It's called they busting the coop happy wide open on list crawlers. Yeah, they busted. So you know, with females getting a felony charge and possibly facing prison time beside prostitution, where would they hoe at now? That's the question. Where would they hoe at now?
It ain't gonna stop.
Are these women gonna go get jobs?
I thought it was saying that the man was gonna get a felony now.
No, the woman, the prostitutes get
felony. Get a felony.
Yeah, prostitution period is a felony.
It was gonna be one of them third-degree little fake slap on the wrist felony. They ain't gonna do no time for.
Well, you know, after so many, you know,
they need to go back to court about that shit. They need to go because I don't. Hey man, that's hers. How you gonna send somebody to jail for even a fair exchange between her and a motherfucking customer? She didn't take nothing. She didn't make him do nothing. She provided a service. What the fuck? I'm appalled.
It ain't gonna stop.
King Guys, I'm appalled.
Hey, listen, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you why though, because these hoes real hoes know how to move right.
Right.
Street hoes, and that's what we just gonna keep it simple for anybody. Street hoes don't know how to properly move, so hoeing ain't going nowhere. The females that are on their job are polished at their job. They know how to do and move right. So that they not gonna stop. It's these street hoes that just reckless out here that got problems.
Right.
So well, we know prostitution ain't going nowhere. But
Ever.
if it was to be a stumble on prostitution, what would these hoes do, man? Like what are they gonna hoe in Walmart? You know, they going to Walmart. You know,
Instagram.
you know you can go to Wally World at 1 o'clock in the morning on the
Hands
first
only.
and goddamn me get you a shot of Cool Pappy in the middle of Walmart in the aisle.
You
Goddamn.
can't stop hoeing. You can't stop it. You're not gonna stop it.
The
You can't
diaper
scare
aisle.
a hoe out of her
He said
job.
the
You're not
diaper
gonna do
aisle.
it. You can
This
go to a
nigga
club and
stupid.
handle business. You can go to church and handle business. Like you can't stop a hoe
Nah,
from being a hoe.
that's what I forgot about Dallas. This is what's unique about this great county of Dallas. I don't know about this outside of Dallas, but this is what I learned a couple years ago. Do you know they had something just like they changed this shit right here? Nigga, I remember a couple years back, Trigger. Nigga, they had made it to where the undercover officer, it used to be they'll arrest a girl if she touched the money type shit, you know, if she discussed prices or whatever.
Yeah.
Nigga, they made it to where the officer, the undercover he had to go ahead and do the sex act. So he had to go and get some head, get some oral, I mean, or he had to go and hit the Cool Pappy or whatever. Then he arrest them, nigga. That fucked me up. I say, what?
Mm-hmm.
Because they were getting off on it because they actually didn't do nothing. So now I was like, man, you can't tell me the law's trying to.
So you can go home and tell your old lady, man, you doing prostitution.
No, you don't tell her about that. You just go, it was top secret assignment tonight. I can't tell you, but top secret.
You in there knocking them down, beating them down when they come in. Hey, you
man,
doing the
Joe
Dougie?
Biden called me
doing the Dougie, this nigga doing the Dougie and shit when they
I've
come
been
in.
going to
You under arrest.
I've been under Joe Biden called me and he put in a red call on the red phone. Yeah, do it.
Say, man, like y'all said, man, I don't believe it's gonna stop, man.
Not at all. Not even slow it down.
I did wonder, would it be on the prostitutes' mind or they conscious about that this is a felony now?
Yeah, man, that thought process goes through every host every night they out there, but they don't sit there in the front and bother them. They know it's a possibility when you take chances.
Facts.
I ain't seen them strengthen the laws on no crime yet to stop motherfucking crime yet. I ain't seen that shit work. I ain't seen being hard on crime work yet. That shit ain't now. That's just some political shit for the public. But now you see why my conversation don't work around certain people, man. I'm gonna attack what they stand for, shit. Wow,
yeah, for shit. So, me too.
Cause I get the game. Like I know the game. I know the motherfucking. I know the whole game, bro.
Man, I work like this, bro. You can't show me one flaw. You can't do not one wrong to me one time, man. Or it's forever. Like I don't. You're irrelevant, man. Like I don't give chances like with nothing, man. When I recognize you and I see you for who you is, that is who you is. I don't give a damn if somebody like, he was high that day.
That type of shit keep a nigga safe.
Yeah. Nigga, he was high, bro. He was just tripping, bro. My nigga cool now with shit. Leave him over there with you, though. Leave that nigga over there with you.
I put people like that in a certain category, goddamn me. So I ain't gonna be around them like that. I don't be around them motherfucker get high and start tripping.
Yeah. Leave that nigga over there with you wherever y'all hang out, man. Don't bring him around me, bro. Like real talk, man. I'm gonna do something to him, bro.
Nah, for real. Say, man, nigga, they banging. CW and Coach banging on each other.
Nah, they ain't bang.
Nah, they talking about fuck Roll Tide. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I thought he was a Roll Tide fan. He from there.
They must be losing or something.
Oh, I don't even know. Hell, I don't think they playing today. No, it's Thursday. Nah.
No, we ain't get a Coach and Trig sports talk, so ain't nothing going.
Nah, we be back Sunday mornings. Coaches Trees pick 'em show.
Y'all got a schedule for it now? Every Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday morning, man. We doing Sunday morning. I'm allegedly up, you know what I'm saying, all night. You did, you know what I'm saying? On my long swing, woo. Nah, for shit show, man. But with the overall conversations of the show, even though we still got an hour left in the show, so anything y'all want to talk about, man, y'all free to talk about, man. Anything y'all want to go back on the regular conversation at hand, y'all can, man.
You got that message I sent you about Bougie saying it was God's will?
Man, I didn't even get a chance to read it.
Oh, okay. We'll say that one. But he said it's God's will that Instagram went everything went black. It was God's will because they took his channel away or something like that.
Right.
I believe that's what he said. I was like, God damn, dude, here we go again.
Oh, you talking about he was the reason for the blackout?
Yeah, because they took
it
his
was
channel.
God's will since they took his channel, and then the media coverage went out on all the social medias. He said it was God's will. Fucking with him.
That's for the
Hey, he frustrated.
Yeah, but that's that, bro. That's that colorful
frustrated.
conversation I was talking about. You got to say some shit that's gonna shock them. It might be a little fucked up, but it's borderline. You know what I'm saying?
What's my boy name to be on Vlad out? TK. TK said, man.
TK Kirkland or whatever.
Yeah. TK say he put in the possibility. What if Lil Nas really ain't gay? He got a whole wife and a family, and years later
That's
he gonna come out and mail a
TK Kirkland. I fuck with TK. I've been fucking with TK for years, man. That's a solid guy, man. And I didn't think about the shit until he said it, and I was like, damn, I haven't seen Nas X with no significant other. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just seen him put it out there like that. I could see a nigga trolling the whole world on that shit. That's gonna be fun in the motherfucker. I can't wait till that come out. Now, if he really is, hey,
man,
what if the nigga lying, Trigger? What if he lying about being gay?
He's still gonna be a whole ass nigga.
Oh yeah. I think played pregnant. You one of them boys.
It ain't that you. It ain't that you saying you was a part of the community. It's just before you went in so far to have titties and a pregnant stomach too. So
you're no longer a boy, Damien.
Yeah, nah, for shit. So once you put that pregnant belly on you, that was too far.
He did a lot of shit.
Can't come back what's that movie? With the man having a baby or something, whatever. They had old bullshit ass movie. I can't even remember what the name was. Old bullshit ass movie. One of them.
White boy.
Yeah, white boy. Yeah.
I forgot our weak ass comedian dude.
Yeah, comedian dude and shit. Yeah.
I forgot was Mr. Dad or
Mr. Something like I can't think of that. Nah.
I'm just saying because it was a dude dressed like a female.
This dude actually.
I think that's the same dude. No, that's Robin Williams, man.
Yeah. This dude was actually pregnant and stuff. Like it's like a comedy type movie. Like I think it was one of them like Disney type movie.
I can't think of that dude's name, man. One of them. I don't know. He ain't top, but he one of them. Shit.
Dog.
What's up, Kenneth?
I had to get up here with my nigga Kimbo, man.
Man, what I do this time, man?
Dog. I'm back here. I'm trying to type all the fuck shit I'm trying to say into the chat. Kimbo,
what's the deal?
There's no way you gonna sit up here and tell me that you don't think Lil Nas X is not gay.
Man, I'm just trolling like TK Kirkland. Come on, man.
Dog, come on, dog. That nigga that gay to the motherfucker, dog. He did the most.
How gay is he?
Dog,
hey,
I think.
Say, Kennedy. Hold on.
Kennedy. How many
hell no. Hold on, time out, Kennedy. Don't you bring your goddamn enemies over here with you, man. You know, Kennedy. You know the community after Kennedy, goddamn it. He talked about the transition with potato head, man. Yeah, they want to kill him and every goddamn.
They already threatened me thousands of times, but they can't get rid of me, dog.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Dog, Lil Nas X, dog, he done did the most, dog. He ain't no coming back from that, man. Ain't no coming back from that.
Hey, Parker said you need a 10, goddamn me.
Dog. And then I'm blacker than what people think I am.
That nigga say I'm blacker than what I think I am. Damn.
I don't know what it is about this goddamn light on the screen. Goddamn. That's all it is. I don't know what it is, man.
Oh, let me turn. I'm finna turn mine up, see if it made me brighter or something.
Now they think you the blackest nigga on YouTube.
Yeah, y'all the same color now, Trigger.
They look at this shit. Trigger said it look like his tan line. That's some fun shit.
Yeah, man. That's that outside tan. You ain't got no tan. You ain't been outside.
Dog, I stay outside, but dog, I'm blacker than a motherfucker than what y'all think. I'm darker than this shit, dog. I don't understand what this is. I'm like, tell the motherfuckers that shit on my taxes. And tell them motherfuckers that in child support court. Tell them that shit. Then I believe. You look at my birth certificate, goddammit. The motherfuckers like, you a straight up nigga. Look at my credit score. That motherfucker said, all my credit score says goddamn.
Not goddamn. Kennedy, let me ask you.
There's no word.
Hey, Kennedy, let me ask you a question on the school topic and the things going on with the school violence. What you think about it, man?
I think it starts from the parents. And I want to say this because this whole story is confusing to me. Who is the one that shot the motherfucker? And who was the one that was getting whooped? Because I'm confused.
The one who shot it, the same one was getting whooped.
Oh,
that's
the
Tim.
one who shot was the same one getting whooped. Is that the one where the black parents was up talking about he was riding in so many cars? Is that the 18-year-old?
Right. Same one who got bullied or whatever, guy who did the shoot.
But
he had a bunch of cars and shit. Well, he was driving a bunch of cars.
Yeah, so I did a story on that. I said I'm tired of these black ass women standing up in front of the camera with weave on. Where the daddy at? Goddamn it, they up there talking that shit like what he had. And then why would they say that he had many cars and everybody?
That's why he was being bullied. They were showing why he was being bullied. They was jealous. You know the jealousy in the hood.
Yeah, no.
Ain't you from H-Town?
Yeah, but dog.
You remember how them niggas were hating on Corey Blunt?
Yeah.
Because he was coming through in all them different cars.
Yeah, but that
ain't what you get the mindset, right?
Dog, when some shit like this is going down, that is some hood shit to say.
It's crazy, man.
Dog, that is some hood shit to say. That is not the right thing to be saying right now while you and your son is in that goddamn situation. Oh, they just hating on him because he was riding in a nice house. When that PPP loan that they got, they finna investigate their ass. Watch what happened. Because that was weird for them to say that shit. I'm like, why would you say that? Because he's riding in. Goddamn it, the white boy just goddamn ran over a motherfucker in a goddamn Dodge Ram that cost more than their house on the bikes out here.
And it wasn't about just it being the cars, fan. It's about him having a nigga that you don't like, somebody that you feel like is a mark, or he a buster, custer, like my nigga Fight Crib say.
Yeah, dog, but I'm saying.
Wait, nah, look, it was him. They didn't like him. And when he was walking, before he didn't have no car, before he had the cars, bro, they was already robbing and beating him up, doing shit to him. So when he got the cars, they started tripping more when they got the cars.
So if he got all this,
evidently one of them youngsters must have brung it up. That whole ass nigga think he all that because he be rolling like that. He probably was putting that tallywack on some of the females or something. I bet you get deep like that.
Saying, like, it's not as clear cut as you think it is.
Nah, facts. I agree.
Because, dog, it's white boys out here 16. This 16-year-old white boy, you remember the affluenza shit?
Yeah.
This boy went to jail. He killed the whole goddamn family running into him in a big ass.
Damn, what was his name?
That cost $150,000.
And they sent him to a program instead of sending him to
what
was the little dude's name?
The affluenza team. That was out here.
Damn, I forgot. They made up some shit. Just like they do when a black lady kill her kid, they gonna say, hey, man, she's a murderer. White lady kill a kid, they gonna say, oh, she suffered from postmortem.
Yeah, and you remember when Andrea Yates killed her kids out here? That was out here.
Right.
That was out here on the south side. So she killed her whole kids and shit, and they put her, and then I think she's probably out.
Damn.
You just put up in another institution.
You gotta be a fucked up motherfucker to hurt your own kids, man. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. On a sad day when it's raining.
Coach always piss me. King Eyes always piss me off on my days with sad ass content like that.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
King Eyes do.
Not you say King Eyes.
King Eyes, we got a group chat. He'll drop some sad shit in the chat. Video,
sad little motherfucker.
It'd be with that kind of music
Dog,
on.
I
Listen,
told
you
my
gonna hate my next upload then. Oh man,
He already got another one ready for you.
I
you
got
know
4
what I
ready to
told my
go.
classmates?
Yeah.
Fuck all y'all. I ain't seen y'all in 25 years. I don't want to
This
see
nigga
y'all in
crazy.
26. Hey, fuck all y'all. I said, stop goddamn hitting my goddamn inbox on my goddamn Facebook. I got other shit to do. I got hoes to holler at, man. Goddamn, you goddamn light up my goddamn inbox.
I see you got you a new haircut, Kenneth. See you trying
Right.
something new.
You know, one
No,
thing
it's
everybody
the
be tripping
same
having
one. All
common
I
trigger.
did was
They
just
had that couple
goddamn,
name.
all I did was goddamn
everybody.
window with the goddamn liners, you know what I'm talking about? That's all I did, man. I cut my own shit. What the fuck I'm gonna pay a nigga $25 for some shit I can do for? Man, what? I ain't got time to be sitting around no nigga nowhere. I don't like sitting in barbershops. I don't got killed like that.
Hey, Kenneth, see what part of the Ace you in?
I'm on the north side. I'm in Acres
Nigga
Home.
from City Gas.
Mm-hmm. No, I've lived all over H-Town. I lived on the south side, east side. I moved from Mississippi originally to the southwest side. That shit was dangerous back then, boy.
Nigga, that shit was dangerous back then.
Dog, the southwest side is still dangerous, dog. I moved from Metcalfe, Mississippi, my nigga, and went to Sacramento for about 2 years, and then came to Houston in '99, went to the southwest, and just moved through this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about?
Already.
OG stepping around that bit.
Yeah, dog, and I got family. Man, I hope these hoes
No,
on
that
the
north side, I
LSU
fuss with that H, man. But north side and south side, man.
Dog, and you know what was crazy?
I fuck with that south side and that southwest.
Dog, that south side,
them north side janky nigga, they like to rob and shit.
Right, that's cool. That's cool. Don't damn rob me.
Dog, the
all them niggas like to get
southwest,
on.
dog. You talk, dog. All this motherfucker is whatever it is, dog.
The south. Hey man, a third ward remind me of South Dallas. Shit, it feel like I'm at home. I'm in third ward.
The south side is more like the Grove, and the north side is more like West Dallas, man, or East Dallas.
That shit is crazy.
For style wise and shit,
So
you know, south side niggas think they fly in the motherfucker. North side niggas more gangster, more gutter, more street.
So where is like cause Big T's got that little car wash beside.
That's why they shot Boosie.
Yeah, I ain't going back there no more. But I'm just saying,
niggas stupid. That niggas ain't going back there no more.
Then that whole site.
I always go out there and fuck with them over there at Big T's. But you know what a little car wash is, right?
Right.
I don't know if it's still there. I ain't been to Dallas.
It's shut down, but it's over there.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
One right there around the corner.
Man, dog, I miss going to Dallas when they used to have them phone parties and shit. When
ain't nothing around the corner, man. I don't know what's stopping you. It's around the corner.
Yeah, you ain't nothing but 2 hours and a half to 3 hours away, goddamn.
Dog, you did, dog. You know what I'm talking about, dog. I'll come up there and fuck with y'all because I need to get away from ground these motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, Kimbo, it's going to take Kenneth 5 hours. It's high at 5 hours.
I don't get on 45 going under the speed limit. You might well stay at home.
The state trooper going to roll shit out of your ass.
What's going on, sir? Why you going so slow? You on that promethazine?
I can take 45 straight there, dog. I'm like, man,
the highway right in your hood, the north side. Shit, 45, it reached the north side before it reached anything else.
All I got to do is hit 1960 and get on 45, my nigga.
Yep, 1960 to 45. That's right.
Dog, I'm talking about it right there, but it's just between 1960 and that.
Well, you stay. Hey, you stay over there by the mall off of 1906 or what? 1960?
Yeah. I'm over here.
Okay.
Dog, I'm
telling I know where you at. I know where you at. I know the H, boy.
Dog, I'm talking about whatever y'all niggas, dog. I'm doing Thanksgiving. I'm goddamn it. He's gonna fry or smoke. I'm gonna smoke a turkey and then I'm gonna deep fry one of them motherfuckers. So any one of you motherfuckers who feel like coming through, man, y'all more than welcome. That's all that is.
I really appreciate it.
Nah,
Goddamn
for
it, I
shit
ain't got
show.
no big ass crib, but goddamn it, I got a crib big enough to house you motherfuckers. You feel me?
I
Goddamn
might.
it, we get it.
Kimbo gonna come do a song with you. Goddamn it.
I do a song with Kimbo.
I fuck been going on now. I was gonna fuck my boy Got It. We got the song. We just need to shoot the video, man.
Dog, I just you saw when I threw up the song I did with the essay out of Cali, the Blue Cup song, huh?
I ain't see that one. I'm check it out.
Oh, dog, I threw it up on my page.
I gotta go check it out.
It's an essay from Cali, man. And then like we just said, it's like how we doing right now. We just started getting fucked up because people like, y'all can't even do no damn song when y'all getting fucked up. He sent me the beat, and I'm like, okay. We just started getting fucked up just like we are now. And then, goddamn it, I just started writing to that shit while listening to the beat. Man, what? And then about 4 something in the morning, we recorded. That's it.
Mafia, nigga. Bands go. You know how that go. We be
There it is.
from California.
I'm going up on my blue cup.
Who is this? You in the essay?
Yeah.
Let's get to your verse, cause that nigga suck.
Hey, man.
Y'all, the point is, get to it. That's the whole point of the song.
Let's see what you got.
Spike that nigga, and holler at some pimpin' when you ready. Only if that money steady. Hit that track and don't be petty. Gives a fuck if it's a drought, Great Depression, no recession. Pussy sell more than weed coke. Go on, get your blessing. Got my blue cup. Sipping on the same with 2 N's and 2 S's. That's just how you spell the name. Not a fluke and not a game. Like a nigga with no shame. I ain't shit. Keep it pushing. I just hope you do the same. Got my blue cup.
Then he got the blue cup while he already planted that on us, man.
Yeah, man, with that north side shit. North side shit.
Dog, I told
Watch
him.
this. I don't trigger. I ain't gonna let him know who all I know from that north side yet. Man, I was gonna be a surprise to him. I'm gonna save it for him.
Dog, and then dog, you know what? I finally figured out how to do that shit the right way. Oh man, I'm gonna be dropping left and right now, dog. I set my old ass in here and I was like, okay, I see what it is. You feel me?
Oh,
really? Nah, for shit show, man.
That was cool.
And then the shit that I got, all I got to do is just go back and then just goddamn do the balance for that shit. I figured that shit out too. I'm like, nigga. Oh, I'm finna flood the page with this shit. You feel me?
Keep grinding, nigga.
Dog, I stay grinding. I grind smarter, not harder, my nigga. Goddamn it. What the fuck? I'm a hustler, man. I don't be out here on that bullshit. I'm about that money, man.
Nah,
I'm
for
about
shit
trying
show.
to make some goddamn money. I'm like, goddamn, I gotta go to this shit in goddamn it 2 weeks, man. Goddamn it, I'm printing up every t-shirt with everything I ever said on that motherfucker. You get me?
That nigga say he putting a t-shirt up with everything he ever said around this bitch, man.
Dog, I'm trying to tell you, no bullshit. Everything that people know me of saying, I'm putting that shit on a t-shirt. Got a bitch that goddamn clamped that motherfucker. It's already stamped, so goddamn it, don't even play with me.
Already for shit show.
You get me? Dog, man, you gotta know how to move this game, dog. You feel me? Dog, if you know how to move this game, man, you gotta be out there breaking. I damn near broke my back one warehouse, slinging the boxes out the goddamn warehouse, goddamn it, the 50-pound boxes and shit. A whole 18-wheeler, them motherfuckers backed up and shit. Goddamn, you gotta feel the whole motherfucker. I damn near killed myself. Man, fuck all that.
Kennedy, what you be smoking, bro?
Shit. I just call everything Reggie, but these niggas put me up on it. Them niggas say I'm smoking popcorn, I'm smoking some California something. I'm like, I just call all this shit Reggie. I just smoke weed. They just give it to me at a good price. You know what I'm talking about? Because they fuck with me. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm talking about? And I just be higher than a mountain goat, dog.
Not a mountain goat.
Dog, imagine National Geographic and you see a mountain goat doing what they do, dog. And who shaved them niggas up? You ever looked at a mountain goat, dog, when they up there, they just be chewing and shit. I'm like, what the fuck be going on up there?
Say y'all, this is the high sister of the show, y'all.
Said Billy Goat.
Yeah,
that nigga went from his rapping to. You ever just looked at a Billy Goat up on the mountain? How they be holding on with their feet? Man, how them Billy Goats hold on to the mountain with their feet like that? Yeah, you hot, nigga. Look, he talking about, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at him.
Hey, Kimbo, now you see what I'm talking about. I'm like, how the
fuck I done got high and did the same thing watching Animal Planet. I know what you're talking about. That's why Look, now I know I ain't alone.
They just stand back and chew.
Hey, Kimbo, I'm sitting here listening to that nigga, boy. My face hurting, boy. I was trying not to agree. I said, that nigga said, watch an animal tail sit up there, see how they hold the rock.
That nigga, that fucked me up. I wasn't gonna never say it. I wasn't gonna say it to nobody, though.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna even lie. I'm sitting here high with them. I'm sitting up there pitching they paws. Shit around
the Trigger, nigga, they be on side of the mountain like some cats, nigga.
No,
don't ain't fall. Like, what the fuck?
I'm sitting here doing the same thing. I'm saying, how the fuck do they? I'm over here moving around.
Come on, Kennedy. You drunk, Kennedy. You tripping, Kennedy. Don't do it.
That nigga got out of
question.
Look,
that is a valid question.
How the fuck do they do that?
You know,
they be on the side of the motherfucker. And they do
well, they already got their hooves already like clamps and shit. They hooves ain't like regular goat clamps. They like clamps. You look at a mountain goat hood. So I'm figuring that when they climb and they clenching the rocks,
they grab onto the rock.
Yeah, they grabbing onto the rock.
I got a better question. Who is they barber?
They barber. They just
shape up the mountain goat.
Man, that's just how their hair grow. It's just like them terriers.
Who is they barber? Man, if you don't get tripping,
get your ass on. You don't get your ass on. It's just like the goddamn
nature.
It's like the dog, the grandpa.
Like the snake skin, the snake skin.
And then they always camera ready.
Man, why this nigga tripping off some sheep today? What's up? What you mean camera ready?
Yeah, the goddamn goatee already.
Man, that man said the motherfucking sheep, mountain sheep be camera ready. God damn.
No.
They said camera ready.
Dog, show me a mountain goat that ain't camera ready, and I'll shut the fuck up.
You probably right,
like
man.
This, man. The whole time, just chilling. His hair like this, and he just like this, dog. I'm telling you, man.
Oh my God.
Oh man, I need to stop smoking whatever the fuck.
Yeah, whatever it may be, you know what I'm talking about. No, but shit show,
hey,
man.
Come on. You know what? Some crazy shit you said, dog.
What's that?
When you still didn't give a fuck about what the fuck they talking about. You said that whole ass nigga did some fuck ass shit through all this shit. Dog, that shit is true, though. Dog, you
can't
know
give
what?
a fuck. Emotions ain't for no man. You shouldn't give a fuck about a lot of this shit, but a lot of men be forgetting emotions ain't even for them. They'll
Salute,
get themselves caught up in the emotions.
So with the family.
Right, Kimbo?
Jayla.
Salute, Kimbo. Salute, King God. Salute, King.
You ever seen them mountain sheep?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch Animal Planet and shit. Yeah,
oh man, we got another high. You welcome to the high gang.
Yeah, welcome to the high gang.
But yeah, he tripped me out talking about how they shaped up and shit. I was like, yeah.
That nigga had to tap in on this. Nigga said they always camera ready.
Hey,
they camera ready.
Hey, dog, you saw. Hey, you said how they shaped up and shit. I'm like, God damn. They like.
If that's the case, nigga, who is the koala? I mean, the pandas. Who is they motherfucking barber?
Dog, you ever seen them goddamn spider monkeys?
Yeah.
Them niggas, them thieves. Them over there.
Hey, them thieves, they be stealing everybody's shit.
Yeah, the monkeys over there. What kind of monkeys are those? Those are I forgot. But I got me a monkey back here that's chilling. I can't have a real one because the motherfuckers are rabid. But I just got a monkey just to let them know I fuck with them. You feel what I'm talking about?
And they say just to let them know. Not that I wanted them. I want to take care of them and love them.
Yeah, man.
Just to know I fuck with them.
Dog, that monkey costs more than they take care of my kids, man.
Damn.
Dog. A dog to live in the goddamn complex or whatever costs more than a goddamn kid.
Yeah, fuck that.
Man, fuck the dog. Fuck the animal.
Yeah.
Man,
I'll catch you another time, Pooch.
What you hey, I remember when
I
you
catch
said,
Pooch
man,
when a nigga get a big backyard or something. If I had a little spot, fuck that. Now's not the time for no dog.
dog, you know how much they charging for these motherfucking with
the deposit was about $300-400.
Yeah, man, what?
That's
man,
fucked up, but
damn.
But you gonna let the kids pay for
you? I'll leave your ass out there and be a stray and then play like the cat lady or some shit. Fuck all that.
You're going to jail.
Hey, Jalen, can you hear me?
You know, if you fuck with an animal,
Jalen.
I can hear you.
What did you feel about my bad, Tennessee? What did you feel about the kid at high school?
My bad, Jalen. My bad.
The kid at high school?
Yeah, who
man,
shot up the high school.
Like I say, I ain't really just dove all the way into all the information, but what I've been seeing, man, like, it's crazy than a motherfucker. Like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Dude getting pistol whipped and all type of shit from the information I got. Like,
right. So
you know
what
what I'm
was
saying?
he doing?
He was fighting on campus and they was fighting off campus every day, like down there every day type shit.
So are they
okay? So he was fighting back.
Hold on,
he did fight back.
Oh, my bad.
From what I hear, yeah, he was fighting back. He wasn't just, you know what I'm saying, in the video I seen him where he was fighting in the classroom. Yeah, he was fighting back. He wasn't just sitting there. He was getting his ass whooped, but he was swinging. Like, he didn't just keep swinging. Like, once he got on the ground, he was getting his ass whooped.
Of course, I dig it. On the, it's opposing thoughts on that. That's why I asked. There's some people who don't think, regardless, he shouldn't have shot it up.
So do y'all know?
Nah, he hit innocent bystanders at the end of the day, and that's where I feel like, yeah, like if it's really, you know what I'm saying, Plex, go ahead, hit the nigga you hitting, and then shit, get away, you know what I'm saying, or whatever.
But
what I want to know, did he get beat up first, or did he get pistol whipped first?
Now I don't know. That's the I don't know the correlation of all the shit.
They said a group of he got jumped, beat up, or fought numerous
basically
times.
Like it was multiple times to him, and these group of niggas that's kind of like, I guess, the bullies, the hood niggas or whatever other time that you feel like they gonna, you know what I'm saying, like run your pockets type shit or whatever. And yeah, I just heard about the car shit that y'all was talking about, you know what I'm saying, now about him having multiple cars and shit. When I came in, I ain't know he had all type of multiple cars and shit. So maybe that, they felt like, he won that got some bread or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's how the picture being painted, like he was a little dude with some bread or whatever, like a little flashy cat and getting hemmed up.
They say they got some bricks.
Oh, well, shit, that's probably what it was.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
I'm finna say, if it, allegedly, yeah, it could have been. Who knows? I don't know. But
no, I'm fucking with you, bro.
But that was
you think he should have shot or did something else?
Hey, King Oz.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know. Like me, I feel like shit. If all I done, like, I ain't got hit with no pipe, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep getting jumped every day type shit. So you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody gonna get jumped but one time.
Hit with a gun don't count. He said if I ain't got hit with
he get hit with a gun for sure. Hit with a gun, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm popping nigga, but you would think that, you know what I'm saying? Like, he know what they spots other than school. Like, is school the only place he could have caught these niggas? Like, it just seemed like he was going.
I think it was the heat of the moment.
Yeah, like
it was. It
was like I said. Yeah, I'm say it's two scenarios. Like, he just got pushed to that brink. You know what I'm saying? And passion of the moment type thing.
I bet you it's a chick involved somewhere too.
Yeah, you know
I
it,
was
Kimbo.
about to say that, Kimbo.
Y'all think it's a cool baby in there?
Man,
because
she ugly.
It could be, yeah.
Let me chill out. I'm sorry, y'all.
But to have that many niggas jumping on you, though.
She ugly too, but she
the brothers, family. You know how it is with family. You know them. Come on, man. Watch this. You know, every hood, every city got that little family of motherfuckers who think they tough, they always in on everything, packing the guns, trying to punk everybody. They think you fight one of them, you got to fight all of them type shit. Everybody looking for an excuse to get some negative attention at school. It's just one of them little cliques. He probably not inside the clique. He probably came later. Them niggas already was a little crew before he got there. He got there and you might have befriended somebody they didn't like or like one of the chicks that they used to talk to. You know how that weak shit go in the hood,
know if he in the scat pack, the hoes loving him.
Yeah, he's scat packing, man. And so they telling them, man, y'all hating on him. They already said they've been robbing him, and this not official, but from what I was hearing, shit, he was doing a little hustling out there. He was a little plug on what I don't know, but he was getting some money.
Now, you know what I'm saying? I seen some shit where some people talk about how people been viewing a situation hypocritical, like a school shooting type shit, like
aspects. Right.
You see right now, you see it right there. Then that's the little brother came to the school to fight because he beat up the big brother. Shit, y'all fuck with me. I done won. Now you're gonna send the little brother who actually tough. Sometimes the little brother be tougher than the big brother. So you're gonna send the other. Y'all gonna send the bloods up here to get me now, huh?
I not taco meat all out of here.
But you know what really surprised me when the auntie, mama, whoever she was up there with the wig on.
If that nigga say something about some monkeys.
No, I'm talking about the ones that was up there talking about what you might as well call them that. I'm just saying. They was up there saying, oh, they were just hating on him because he had multiple cars and all that. I'm like,
that happens, bro. That happens in the hood.
No,
man, hey, y'all, my partner Kennedy, my partner Jamie told me this at the after hours, man. This is what he told me. My partner Jamie from the hood, stuttering ass nigga. He told me, goddamn me, if he get into it with a nigga and he got a brother, when he said brother, he gonna automatically shoot him too.
Man, what?
Sometimes you got to
because you might as well get it over with. I ain't got time to be
I get the sentiment, but like, damn, like shit. That's why I say that's where some people get to that just straight up like, yeah, I'm all the way in shit, and ain't no rules. I'm gonna take out whoever I feel like, you know what I gotta do. But damn, like
no, but in this situation, what really was like, I've never heard nobody say that shit when they doing like on the news type shit.
But you know what? But y'all know what, man? Even though with what happened to him, I don't want to get out of the overall bigger picture, man. This still happened inside of a school where other people with parents got killed.
Yeah.
Fuck what happened to him and shit. That's just the reason.
He put that whole him and the other little boy put the whole school in danger, man.
Yes.
Yeah. They put the whole school.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like they've been saying, a lot of people been saying that people like a lot of people been viewing this hypocritically. Like if it was like a white dude shooting up the school, people would look at it and be like, yeah, that's crazy. That's, you know what I'm saying, this dude, you know what I'm saying, obviously needed help and shit and whoop the whoop and all this stuff. But you know what I'm saying, the way we looking at it like now, you know what I'm saying, like talking about how he was a victim and shit, the same way like white people would look at it with another school shooter.
I don't think his intention was to shoot up the school because he would have already had the gun on him when he was getting whooped and all that shit. Or I think if his intention was to shoot up the school, he would have already did that. It wouldn't even been to that day. It would have been one of them other days, one of them other fights or whatever. I think he had the gun for protection.
Like, where did he have to go get the gun at, though, Kimbo?
I don't know. It could have been a locker. It could have been his car. Kennedy say he thinks somebody at the school had his shit, but I think he probably went to the car to his locker because they don't have metal detectors. So I could see him having it in his locker or whatever.
I would have close for it to happen that quick.
I would never left my gun. That what got me in trouble in 8th grade. I would never left no gun in the goddamn locker out there.
Man, I got kicked out of school for that shit. Motherfucker. I need to find me another school. I'm trying to learn. Fuck y'all.
They sent the nigga to juvie right there.
Dog, do you understand that they can goddamn go back and then that's federal and state fucking property?
Man, I ain't never been in no school without metal detectors. That must be nice.
No, but I'm saying just being on
the that must be nice. Them schools
yeah.
Hey, but
I thought all the school in Dallas got metal detectors though, bro.
That's Arlington though. That's Collin County. That's different out there. That country, bro. All that old
Tarrant County. Yeah.
Tarrant County. I mean, all that old. That's the
damn. That boy say that's out there where them good old boys at.
Yeah. Town, all that shit.
Yeah. Because every school in every hood in Dallas got metal detectors.
But they know these niggas be fucking up.
And laws in that bitch, hell.
In other words, he wrong for doing what he did, but that we can't look over the fact that they wrong for even pushing them to that limit. That'd be my thing, the cause and the effect. We can't wait till somebody do something and I would act like, man, they wrong, act like we don't understand why he did what the fuck he did. Mm-hmm. That man had a justifiable reason to defend himself. Yeah, I keep saying he just chose to do it at the wrong moment. That little dude came in at school and caught him off guard. He didn't plan for that, Trigger.
Bro, I think it was more rage, bro. Y'all don't whoop me all in front of these people and don't jump on me in front of people. So I'm finna do you the same way in front of the same crowd of people that you did me.
Then I'm already finna get in trouble at school, nigga. I'm fighting. You know how they do it. Both people get in trouble.
And I don't think he was even thinking about the level of him shooting a gun in school. It was that he had a gun on him and he felt like he was right to shoot.
Facts.
Yeah, I think he just zeroed in on his ass.
Sometimes you blank out and you don't even think about the consequences. Yeah, but the smartest thing they did, though, like some professionals, they got him to come home. They put his car up. They called the attorney. They took him downtown to the jail, and they did it correctly. So now y'all can't say he maliciously did a motherfucking thing. He cooperated the whole time. He turned himself in. So it's going to be hard to prove that he had intentions on coming up here because he didn't carry himself in no type of malicious behavior for the courtroom sense. You know what I'm saying?
No, I just see. I feel like they're gonna just see a nigga shooting up a school, man.
They could also get a lawsuit. Hey, the family can file them a lawsuit on the school. Consider that they got it documented that he has been reporting these things and these things have been reported. Now you looking at even if he gets some time, they still got a lawsuit.
What about
they dropped the ball, bro? They dropped the ball on that shit.
You got to think about that too, cause that could have fucked with other little kids and shit.
You'll think out there in Pearland or Sugarland they'll do better than that, man.
Dog, you can do that at any school.
No, I'm saying like in y'all area, like what we talking about, it's like to y'all, like you know,
like Sugarland and all that,
like
Katie,
like a suburb, and a lot of them places they don't really play about a lot of shit like that, bro.
Nah, they so though.
They get some shit. They nip it in the bud. They don't let no kids be fighting all that shit. They usually be on top of that shit. I don't know why they dropped the ball on that shit.
I don't know.
Maybe the other little boy was an athlete or something. They didn't want to risk losing the championship or some shit. You know, after school, especially.
Cause most times you don't get too many schools and fights in school as regular. It mostly be outside the school at the store across the street from the school or something like that. I heard that's how it work out here. Nigga go meet at the store parking lot, not even a whole mile.
School grounds.
You know not to do nothing on that motherfucking school ground. You know they justifies the crime.
So
you can go to.
Hey, you go to right now. Somebody need to call him and just say, "You know you done fucked up, don't you?"
Yeah.
Hey, bro, Kimbo, I used to go to the dollar store. To the donut shop by the dollar store every morning. Goddamn, and see them kids over there. Goddamn, me from Spruce. Goddamn, me get into it and fight. I know I'm gonna see them and fight. They gonna do their little fight before the school at the donut shop. I sit up there in my Caprice and be eating donuts and drinking coffee, watching them niggas fight.
Dog, but they didn't shoot each other. They got it over with before the day started. You know what I'm talking about?
I ain't finna be fighting no nigga been pistol whipping me though. That's probably
no, I ain't talking about pistol whipping.
He probably said, you know what? This is what that looked like to me, Trigger. Like I say, he had his hands in his shirt, so he really couldn't like wrestle the dude back or none of that shit. It looked to me like he was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna let you do all of the punching you want to do right now, cause bitch, I'm finna kill you.
Yeah, that's what really happened.
Don't get your punch on. Don't do your little gang talk, all that, cause today your last day, homie.
Yeah.
See, sometimes that aggressive shit don't scare everybody. Sometimes you be pushing the motherfucker to the next level. That's why I be telling people they taught you this shit in pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, third grade, fourth grade, all the way up. Keep your hands to your motherfucking self because you never know what the other person might do. You never know what the other person, how they might respond. They might catch y'all running or they might catch your ass on fire.
Dog, I've known serial killers that goddamn it grew up with me, goddamn it, and them motherfuckers were crazy. Niggas didn't bully them, they were just niggas that were quiet. You know what I mean? I'm like, Okay, these be some of the niggas getting some of the baddest bitches, but then they turn up, goddamn, they killing these hoes.
They get some of the baddest bitches.
No bullshit.
Bitches don't care about how tough no nigga is. Shit, they like the nigga who gonna provide.
Dog, I know a nigga straight up that goddamn, he was a serial killer, dog. This nigga killed at least 3 bitches, goddamn it, went to school with us.
What's his name? Kennedy?
No, what me?
Wasn't me.
Hey, I blame Kimbo for everything. I blame Kimbo for all this shit.
That's good because I know how to look because I got my location on my iPhone. One thing I know how to do is show him where I was at all times, man.
Dog, this nigga climbed up in the chick. Hey, Kimbo, like, dog, it be like niggas, dog. I know niggas in jail for life right now for shit. Like, I'm like, God damn. And I knew they were like that, but these motherfuckers didn't realize it. I'm like,
man, I'm over here trying to think. It ain't never been a time.
What Queen Keish and them talking about over here? Trigger will miss something.
We like both. We don't want no punk. They like both a tough nigga and a nigga with money they can provide. They don't want no punk. I can't think of the time, even in my gang banging days, where I wanted to bring that where I had the gun just in case nigga thought they were gonna jump me type shit. But I never knew a time where I went to school with the intention to kill or shoot any of them niggas in school. I didn't. Like that wasn't on my mind. Like the shooting niggas, I knew better than that shit. Like
you think all schools got cameras and shit, you gonna go to jail anyway. Like you shooting up the school, you gonna go.
Y'all want to hear a sad reality about the hood, bro?
What is it, Kimbo?
You know, most niggas learn how to shoot a dope fiend first.
You know what? You're right. My first
Hey man, you know I be dropping science, bro. I'm gonna tell you about some shit I done heard around the world, bro.
Hold on, Kennedy.
Oh, my bad.
No, that's some shit I done heard around the world, bro. Like shit that people do. Like they're looking like, I guess they not full people. They 2/5 human, I guess, like the slavery shit, nigga. Motherfucker practice on somebody else. But one thing about when you get a gun, I don't give a fuck what color you are, bro. When you get a gun, your curiosity kicks in. You get to, especially you get to shooting it, practicing with it. After a while, you get to wonder, you get to trying to imagine or assume what it might feel like to actually shoot somebody. Your curiosity kick in. Then you start wondering, damn, if I shoot somebody with this, what it's gonna look like, and if you hit them here, hey man, once your curiosity, when you start thinking all that, you done fucked up.
Yeah,
I ain't never had them type of dogs. So I don't know.
Bro, I'm
so Jayden, you gotta be one with the gun. You gotta be one with the gun.
It's either had a situation. My bad, Kimbo. What you say?
I said you gotta be one with the gun, brother. No, I'm fucking with you.
Hold on, look, me personally, bro, just with guns and stuff, like I would never. Before I was taught how to shoot a gun at somebody, man, my practice with video games, man. So that's why I always say this like a video game to the kids, cause I know hell, my first time learning how to aim was just shooting at the TV, playing shit like duck hunt. I get farther and farther away from the TV. That's how you do. You start close, and then you get farther and farther away. That's trying to show off your aim and how good your aim. I can shoot them from behind the couch. I don't need to be up on the TV. They hit them ducks and stuff, and then shit, that's a nigga got a gun, shit, you just shoot it.
Yo, Trigger, can I ask you this one? When the white folks goddamn and they kids like 3 and 5, what do they have in their hand?
You said when the white folks they carry a what now?
What do they kids 3 and 5 have in their hand? They have a rifle.
Oh yeah, they have a rifle.
Right.
22.
They not practicing no video game.
You said 3 and 4. Hold on, I don't know. I say probably like 5.
Yeah, I said 3 and 5.
Yeah, this is it. 3 and 5. I don't think no 3-year-old shooting no rifle, man.
We practice.
A pellet gun maybe or something. A BB.
Going to the gun right all kind of shit, but on people too.
22 that they're practicing.
So much practice on people.
Uncle Charles, what's up? Hold on, hey, Kennedy, hold on. My Uncle Charles up here, goddamn me. Uncle Charles, what's up, man?
What up, Keith? How y'all doing, bro?
What's up with you?
Man, let me tell you something, man. See, a lot of these young men don't work out their conflicts because there ain't nobody in the goddamn house telling them nothing right. See, back in the day, I was getting my lunch money and took it for a dude named Curtis Nichols. He had my goddamn stomach growl like a. You
remember the nigga whole name.
Let me explain something to you. Then my daddy found out about my lunch money getting taken. He found out that the dude took my shoes. My son said, "Come here." My dad said, "Come here, son." He said, "I heard that boy was taking your shoes, taking your lunch money." I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Well, how you been eating?" I said, "I just ain't been eating." He said, "I can tell ain't shit in the damn refrigerator. But I'm gonna tell you something." He said, "Listen, man, let me tell you something." He said, "This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you $5, and your ass gonna come back home with 4. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if he take that lunch money from you, then I'm gonna beat your ass." He told me that, and I remember like 2 weeks before, my daddy had beat my brother ass up on a bunk bed, and them bunk beds were screwed in.
Ooh, he said they were screwed in.
Hold on, what your brother do? He got his ass whooped.
Hold on, Kinsey. Hold on there, man. Hold on.
My bad.
No, he whooped his ass because he was outside messing with electrical wires. And he needed it because he liked to call the neighborhood on fire. Let me tell you something, man. I went to school that day, and I found out Curtis didn't come to school. I said, "Man, yes, I'm going to be able to go home with these $4, and then my dad ain't going to whoop me and nothing like that." And kind of find out this Negro was waiting outside. He said, "Hey, neighbor, let me get that $4. I said, "Man, I can't give you this $4. My dad is going to whoop me if I give you it." He said, "I'm going to whoop you if you don't." So when he looked over, I ran. I got about half. I had a nice little distance on it. And I got down to the end of the hill, and I thought about my brother getting his ass whooped up on that bed. I said, "Oh, hell no." I went right for it. Before I knew it, I had his ass in the headlock. He said, "Let me go, let me go." I said, "I can't let you go. We like Aretha Franklin on the freeway in a pink Cadillac. I can't let your ass go." Yeah, let me tell you something. Let me just
this gonna go down today, huh?
Let me tell you something. And that's how I became a man that day. Let me tell you something about these young men. I want to say this to some single mothers, not all. That young man in your house, that's not your damn man. That's your son.
Oh, talk to him, Mom.
That's your son. That's your son. And you ain't find time to know what he's doing. You don't know if he don't brought a gun in the house or he got some girl laying in the bed and that nigga. You know why? Because your ass is in there on the damn bed, on the damn phone, fingers all brown like you don't scrape some boo-boo off your back. And I'm thinking, you sitting in there, you got the damn rules smelling like booty and ass, but yet still, you don't know what your son doing. Any 2 times, you go up and get your son all changed, and he laying in the bed because he been doing God knows what. He's not a man anymore. He's a child. And you ain't teaching him how to be a man. Now, it's unfortunate you ain't trying to see what your son was doing, or you ain't in his life, and you don't give a damn what's going on in school. But you know what you're doing? You don't want a good man. You let a truck driver come down twice a month and dig your back out and give you a gun. Let me tell you something, man. Stars, God makes stars. And every now and then you see a star fall. And if you don't know that, your ass ain't human. So let me just say this. That young man that went to that school, no matter what he did, no matter who jumped on him, you got other folks' children up at that school, and something in him, whether he got his ass whooped or not, something in him made him take that gun up there, and somebody in that house ain't teaching him the right way. Now, if you don't want a man, that's fine. If you want to lay your ass up in that bed until your son put his foot in your ass and call you the B word, then you don't lost control of your son and you don't lost control of your house. So let me just say this in closing. A mother up in New York told her son, "You need to get a job." You know what he gave her? A bullet in the forehead. Then another boy down in Georgia, he was on drugs. And his mama kept giving him money. But this particular time, she didn't want to give it to him. You know what he did to her? He cut her damn head off, set it in the porch, and put her body under the cover. Go ahead, ladies, play this game if you want to. But I can tell you this. Your son will be in a funeral home, he'll be locked up, or he'll be in a graveyard. Pick your choice. And that's all I got to say, bro. And I had to say that to you kids tonight, and I'm going to keep it real and keep it funky. And that's all I got to say, bro.
Salute, Uncle Charles.
I always do.
Yes,
already.
y'all have a good night.
Already. Salute.
Absolutely.
I love my Uncle Charles, y'all. Hey, Kelly C and Jalen, man, I appreciate y'all coming on the panel. I'm finna clear the panel for a second, man. It's about that time, y'all. Salute to y'all. Salute, fam.
Say,
peace.
A nigga like when I started firing them shooting that gun at the end of the show last night, nigga.
I heard you shooting that gun, man. Say, man, I want to tell a true story, man. Y'all know I always got some stories for y'all, man. I ain't gonna say the names in this, man, due to respect out of the family and stuff. I had a friend, man. We just gonna call him John Doe, man. I had a friend, John Doe, man, who was going crazy and getting the money, man. He started smoking juice, man. He was doing everything, man. He sold drugs, man. He was so tell you about his background. He come from a single home parent, man. He the only child. He has no brother. His mama only son, man. He come home one day, man, and it's some money missing, man. He really, his girl really don't took the money. He blame it on his mama. He beat his mama ass, y'all. He break her collarbone. He swell her face up. I go to the hospital to see mama. I asked mama where that nigga at, man. And mama looked at me and grabbed my hand and told me, don't worry about it, baby. Please don't. And she was sitting up with a chill rolling down her eye. Mama got out of jail, got out of the hospital maybe 4 or 5 days later, man. And while that nigga was sleeping in his bed, mama went in there with that 357 and hit him right in the head, her only son, man. All she got left for him is a grandson, man. The baby mama had been terrorized in the house. The baby mama went and hid the gun in the backyard. Police later found the gun and judged it as justified, man. The moral to this story is, man, we gotta watch what our kids do, man, and we gotta discipline our kids and get a hold of our kids at an early age, man. Because when you, especially when you're a single mom, man, like I don't wish that on. That's one of the saddest stories that I had to live through in life, y'all. Like as a friend, somebody I hung with, even me and him had started getting in the fights, man. He just be tripping, man. And for me to see his mama laying in that bed, man, in that hospital bed, was even more heartbroken than hurting to me than me and him having fights as best friends at the time, man. At the funeral, I buried him. At the funeral, I didn't cry, didn't shed a tear, man, because his ass deserved exactly what the fuck happened to him, man. Pay attention to y'all kids, man. Know when something wrong with them, man, and let them know you just love them, just shit for shit show. Kimbo,
Yeah.
anything you want to say, bro?
Yeah, I wanted to say, nah, shit, we good, man. Shit, I feel like we done had a nice show. We done wrote this motherfucker down. We done wrote this horse down, man. Goddamn, we gonna go and take it in, man. Shit.
No, for shit, King God.
That was well said. You know, another great one. You know, chat included. Appreciate it.
Nah, for
You
shit, so
summed it
man.
up perfectly, man.
Nah, man, that's a true story that I went through in high school, man, of a friend, man. That ain't no made up story, no fabricated, no hearsay story. That's a story I went through. I got a lot of stories that y'all know, but that's one of the stories I ain't never talked about, man. And I don't know. Anyway, though, y'all, man.
Appreciate it.
Salute to the goddamn me Maz, man. Salute to the motherfucking me gang out there, man. Salute to everybody in the goddamn me chat, man. Salute to my panel, man. Kimbo, crazy ass, man.
Is that a crowd of applause?
I don't know what that nigga got everything going on. You know, this nigga working on his gadgets and stuff, man.
Go gadgets.
Yeah, go gadgets, special gadget ass nigga, man. Salute to King guys, man. Salute to the chat. If y'all ain't subscribed to my panel, man, subscribe. Salute to Pooh Black, man. I hope you get that headache right, fam, man. So salute to you too, man. Y'all know what it is. Thinking, cultivate the mind, opening up new roads to highways across the world. Without thought, we can't accomplish anything, or become anyone in life. Never make an excuse. Excuses are tools used by incompetent, and I do mean incompetent individuals to be monuments or nothing. So that means you're nothing, dirtbag nothing, poo cheese nothing. Keep a clear mind, keep your eyes open, pay attention to everything and everyone, even grown man talking. You dig? Know the limitations to your body, unintentional grasp of people and things, for you start dreaming after one day, your mind become a self-centered thought of many negative things and many negative goddamn me thoughts, man. It's been fun, man. It's been great. To y'all haters out there, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all say y'all gonna kill me with hurry up, cause my son and my nephew gonna murder some gang, and we out this bitch. Me with hurry up, cause my son and my nephew gonna murder some gang.
Say, man, I don't give a fuck about the feds, DEA, ATF, task force.
And y'all, Duke ain't working nothing over here, man. I asked Duke to come up here because I needed to get an understanding of him, man. So whatever he talking about, he free to talk about over here, man. Let y'all get this stuff out here, because I don't want to have to start blocking people from the same.
You follow Pooh Black. You follow Pooh Black. You follow Pooh Black.
No, this shit show me. The truth be told, allegedly, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to him, man. Man, thinking cultivates the mind, opening new roads to highways across the world. So without thought, man, you can't do nothing, man. You titled to your own opinion over here, man. You can agree to disagree and disagree to disagree.
You follow Pooh Black.
Oh, for shit show. AKA all the way, mate. Y'all know what I call it. Y'all know what she is. AKA all the way, mate. With me. Who is all the way, mate?
Show, grab some popcorn. You know what I'm saying?
No, for shit show, man.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though, man.
Enjoy life.